Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wyatt,
Hello, hello.
perfect timing. As soon as I, like about 2 minutes before two, the guy got here.
Mm.
So right now I'm messing around with
Hey, Gary.
putting a banner up here. Oops. Oh, excuse me. Gary's here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Gary coming on today. Got some more poems you finished. Brother Ronald's here. Gary Gary had quite the poem called Circus,
Mm-hmm.
and that one sounded pretty good. Now let's see what we got here.
Has the pizza arrived yet, or it's on its way?
It came like 2 minutes
Mm.
before, or less, about 3 or 4 maybe. I was freaking ripping. They go. Heard the guy knocking on the door.
Yeah, Gary. I live 15 minutes drive from Swedish border.
Oh, I thought you were closer than that. I thought you lived right on the border.
Now it's 15 minutes drive. Yeah,
50 or 15?
15
Okay. Well, it's
would
not bad.
be 6-7 minutes if the traffic wasn't bad. But hey, little sweet JB.
A little sweet now, huh? Oh man, gotta get a new. Think I gotta get a new mouse here.
Hey, Simon.
Hello, hello.
With all the emojis you send, it's not questionable why your mouse is acting up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty comical there, Ronald. Now um, Monk kept it off with his dirty mind, and then we just followed suit. Oh, I ain't the wrong one, man. Hey, Simon, Gary. Oh, it's perfect. I gotta let this cool down a little bit anyway. Man, I got my flight got canceled already. My I've taken that one before, except this time it wasn't gonna stop. It was gonna go right from Chicago to Honolulu, where before I had to get off in San Francisco and go on. So so I'm all ready for it. I print all this shit out. You know, they always have time changes on stuff, and then I had to. I should have just told the guy I was going to look on the computer because I can hardly hear him. You know, Indian accent. So yeah, I got the G spot on. You know, I'm the only man alive that knows where it's at. So now I can fly on A&A Airlines. I've flown them before, and they're real good. So I go from Chicago here right to Tokyo. Been to Tokyo down. I didn't give a shit what route it was going to be as long as I got there. You know. Gary, you got JB on here now. There you can go. Talk. Something
Yeah,
new.
she's very quiet.
Yeah, sometimes that's best though, like that though.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Simon.
The W hat is up on the filing cabinet.
I bought 2 blocks of cigarettes, Simon.
Mm.
Had my mother with me, so I was able to take 2 with me. So how is JB today?
I'm fine. How are you guys?
We're good. We are not the ones to stay all the night up.
Peachy keen, yeah. Yeah, I would have gotten up at 5 instead. When will I be in the Philippines, Gary? Unless this gets canceled, I'll be there on the 10th to serve my quarantine time with all this bullshit I got to get together. But um, I think the Philippines is going to be under pressure because Thailand's. I think Thailand had Phuket and all those resort towns had like 600,000 visitors already.
Mhm.
So Vietnam is playing with opening up an island around them, and the Philippines. If they open up, well, they're. I think they're going to. I don't think they can look at that and not want feel like they have to, because all you need is the shot or the PR. You get those tests before you go. Before you leave your house and back and down there, because they're looking at 600,000 visitors, and that's probably, well, no doubt, it's a few $1 million
Yeah.
in their pocket already. So what I'm going to do is, if they don't require that anymore, I'll be a little mad because I had to get everything together. But I'm going to spend that 7 days with my brother-in-laws there. Oh, I hate this freaking mouse, man. 10th of January, Gary. There's Mr. Chris, the good Chris.
Hey, Monk.
Hope the gear will show up later. Hope he's feeling better. That's I know. I wouldn't want to feel like that. I felt bad enough from what happened to me, but he's nowhere close to sleep. It's been another peaceful week, hasn't it? Yeah, Gear has that issue with vertigo or something like that, right, Christian?
I don't know.
Oh, he was on telling us about it,
Mm.
but I think his eyes are like sensitive to the light too. Doing down there. Well, he has been. That's why he hasn't been around. Matter of fact, I was gonna send him a message, asking him about maybe he wasn't around because of his health, is some reason. That could be too. I, you know, I've been in the car wash when I've been messing around, looking down while it brushes and they're doing their thing, and I swear the car moved. When it didn't, and people like that got that see that a lot more often. I don't know if that was an existing issue with him or not. But yeah, maybe he'll show around. Maybe he won't. So Gary, you gonna read a couple of those new poems you got? You had to have finished quite a few of them by now. Bud, no, I haven't seen Bud. Man, when was the last time I talked with him? What the hell
Yeah,
was,
I have talked to him lately.
when was the last time I saw him? He was on. Freaking, I don't know what happened to my thing, man. Damn it. Shoot. Oh well. Bud's over there in Tennessee being Bud. He's probably over there fishing and hunting and fishing.
Well, it's
Hmm? I think
it's good, but it's bad though.
yeah. I don't know whether they have bow hunting. I think their hunting season is longer than ours. For rifle, ours opens up November's, I believe. Yeah, yeah, Gary. I've experienced that too. At first, I thought it was the weed, but then I realized it wasn't. You put your foot down harder on the brake.
Yeah, I'll be back. I just need a little smoke.
Uh-oh. Mm. So how's everybody's week been? Mine has been uneventful. Well, not really, not very uneventful. I'll probably go to. I was going to go to the bank today and have them. Was going to go to the bank today and have them notarize my 9A visa application form. I got all this stuff laid out with paper clips and everything. Everything's sitting where it should be sitting. Chest hurts. You got congestion. Seriously, if your chest hurts, you got to go to the doctor. You got pressure in your chest. That's not good. Obviously. It wasn't from that flu you had, was it? Muscle pain from work. Oh, you went too heavy on that. You know, like anything else, you got to start out slow and work your way up. There's nothing. I used to go to the gym. There'd be, these guys, little big muscle guys, sitting there with all this crazy weight. Yeah, you don't do that overnight. That took me to get accustomed to it from not having done it at all at that time. That took about 3 months for my body to get over the hurt, and then I at the time before I started, I weighed, I think it was 160 or something. I went up to 189. But when I stopped working out, I still ate the stuff I ate. I got my stomach got so big I couldn't button my pants. Yeah, you know what? Your muscle, it's like your body telling you when you're tired how much sleep you need. Your muscles got to. 1 week you could do heavy weight, and then the next week you do more reps, less weight. You get definition, and then not every day. I think I was going there out of 7 days. I probably went there 4. Your muscles need time to recoup after working them like that. I planned on. I'd like to have one outside there when I'm in the Philippines. They have clubs where I'll be, but I think in the long run it'd be cheaper if I made my own little what do you call it, outside next to the house, the backyard. With about a foot off the ground to just keep the air circulating and have a gap between the roof and the side, the wall. Yeah, yeah, it takes a while. If you've at that time I did it, I hadn't done that in years, and especially now. I mean, when my wife first came over, we went every day, and I was getting bigger. But I don't really notice. I didn't notice as much as other people did. Yeah, you get your exercise from watching her run. Okay. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, me too. That reminds me of yesteryear. Days of yore, whatever the hell they say. Yeah, that can be exhausting watching somebody else work out. Yeah, she'll give you a workout too, man. But you know what? When I did it, I felt good every day, even if I didn't have. Now it's like if I don't have something to look forward to, I don't feel all that great. But back then, when I did that all the time, I didn't need anything to look forward to. I felt good every day. Jerry's not been stealing no ice cream. You know what? I put a new battery in my car, and I was lazy, and I took one side there. I just bent up that bracket. Now it doesn't hold it like it's supposed to. And just being bent over a little bit like that, damn, my back was hurting me. Yeah, she'll give you a workout, all right. You'll be running from her after a week.
Did JB fall asleep?
Yeah, most of. Kind of girlfriend you got?
Yeah. She's been up all night, I think.
Well, she put up her picture. At least that's a step in the right direction. Yeah. Yeah, but now I'm cramping. You know what? Yesterday was the first time, and I know I've been down on way too many Mountain Dews. Usually I get muscle cramps all over my body and it wakes me up. Yesterday I was sitting there watching TV later on in the day, and um, I started having them. Sometimes I'll get them in the chest, the shoulder, stomach. Yeah, die happy. It'll be a funny story for the newspaper, Monk. You read it. Thank God you're not, massive weight where you die. You die on her, and she suffocates because she couldn't get you off of her. Me, man. Monk. I drink more water than ever because I take those meds. I usually drink one bottle per thing, and I do that how many times a day? 4, 6 times. So that's 6 bottles of 500 milliliter. Yeah, I keep saying what I got to do, get some fish oil or omega 3s or something. Let's see what I got for this one. Here's my favorite banner. There you go. I got that motivational doctor on YouTube, Mandel. I don't know what his first name is. He he gives great health tips on there. One you're never going to get from your. The only thing my cardiologist asked me was, "What do you do all day?" I get up and I go sit in the chair. He didn't. He didn't promote any kind of fitness at all. Got to watch which ones you get, man. They got the third time you tried it. You, I was quite shocked when they brought back. They have the old school stuff with that when they use sugar. Oh my god! I drank one can of that. My hand was shaking. It's good. I'm surprised they allow it to be sold over there because they have that flame retardant chemical in it, and it's banned everywhere in the world but here. Leave now. Yeah, you're gonna get rowdy now, huh? Let me put. I'm gonna put up my favorite one here. Uh, just out of having fun, and here it is. There you go. The Buy Me Pizza caffeine or campaign hasn't worked very well because I'm still having to buy my own. I'll leave that one on there. Oops. Oh, there's Gary. Hey, Gary.
Hey,
Look like you got a haircut there,
yeah, this guy yesterday.
but you didn't trim. You didn't trim the Colonel Custard thing.
I'm gonna trim that. I'm gonna trim that next week.
That looked good, man. I'm telling you. Start out higher settings so you don't chop it all off at one time.
Yeah, I'll show you what I'm gonna trim it to. I got a picture here. Um, yeah, let me see. I have a picture here. It's gonna a demo picture. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna trim it to this size.
Yeah, exactly. The goatee. You'll have a goatee. Shave that
Well,
shit on the side and keep the stuff above the nose and on the chin. It connects there, right?
too. Yeah.
Well, I still call them cortisone shots, but they're not actually that anymore because those shots over a period of time deteriorate your muscles, your joints, I mean.
Well, I'm gonna have it put into the
Yeah.
bursa
Well,
sac there to relax it because my arm is still stiff after
I guess I forget what it's called, but they still refer it to it that shot as that, but it's actually something else. So it's not bad for you.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, maybe the resident health guru, creative monk, can shed some light on that.
Yeah, I don't want to become sterile or anything, you know.
No, sterile. I don't know if you got any swimmers left.
I'll still be able to produce children, you know.
What for? You can produce a child.
Hey, I got one poem. I got one poem for you. You want to hear it?
Sure.
It's being retired. It's called Being Retired. Okay. What is it like to be retired? To not work anymore? Is anything required or for me to not be bored? I can stay in bed all day or maybe instead be on my way. I am my own boss, no one to report to. I can go play lacrosse or find something new to do. I can take a walk in the middle of the day or be like a hawk and fly away. I can spend the day reading a book, having nothing to say and just look. I can stay in the house on a rainy day, talk to my spouse and pick a game to play. Being retired allows me to be free. I can dress in any attire and just be me. The end.
There you go. That's good.
Like that one?
Yeah, I certainly I can't laugh at it because it was good. If I was laughing, maybe it not.
Yeah.
But I like your circus one. I don't know, but Gary, can you see yourself when you say that? Can you see yourself playing lacrosse?
It rhymed, actually. I don't play lacrosse at all.
I can't even do that. Shit, I wouldn't even try it.
Yeah, it rhymed. That's why I chose lacrosse.
Oh my God. Yeah. Am I at a loss if I play lacrosse? Yeah, you'd be at a loss, all right.
I would be at a loss.
You lose your consciousness, man.
Well, I have another one. It's called The Barber Shop.
Okay, you have the stage here, man. Go ahead.
Okay, here's The Barber Shop. The Barber Shop, a place for more than just to cut hair. It is a safe harbor when in despair. Like a doctor's office, if I can compare, you feel better when you leave, I must declare, because of the care you receive. In the barber shop, you always have a chair with no cause for concern, but just be aware when it is your turn. Read a magazine or rest your eyes, moisten your lips with Vaseline, but don't be surprised. Your turn will come soon enough, and you will be in the barber chair. This is no bluff, so don't despair. After your haircut, you can stick around and leave when you want without a sound. The end.
All right. I'd make a funny one to that.
Yeah.
Say after you would fart, you'd leave. I'm done.
Then you leave without a sound.
Gotta go. While they're choking. While they're choking on your steak.
You know, I had a colleague that I worked with, and he said that
Gary Simon says hi, by the way.
he said don't mind me if you see me picking my nose. He said because I have hair mites that get into my nose. He said.
Trim it. Tell him to trim that bastard. I had an older friend in the factory there. He had hair coming out of his nose that looked like a party favor. You know, that little did you blow? Like Jesus Christ, man. How could you get any wind? You must have buku snot stored up there, man. Oh my God. You a woman? You kidding me?
This colleague also could walk around and he could fart, or he could stand there and fart, and he wouldn't make any indication it was from him. So you didn't even know it was from him.
You got to be slick. You be real quiet when them silencers, and then you walk out and you walk down the street a little bit the opposite way. You walk back, you look in the window. They be aiming at each other, man. Yeah. Simon says hi, and Monk wants to. Monk wants to hear an X-rated version of that. One of those. Gary, I'm sure they didn't hear it. Do the circus.
Okay, all right, I'll do the circus one.
Okay.
Okay, here we go to the circus. Whoops, I gotta get it. Here we go. The circus is in town. What fun for all. So happy to see the clowns and the seals balancing the balls. The ringmaster, with no time to spare, stands in the center of the ring and introduces the acts with flair. The high wire act, balancing on the wire so thin, takes your breath away with goosebumps on your skin. Acrobats swinging high above the crowd, performing tricks on the trapeze as if in the cloud. The lions roar to shock the kids who try to escape out the door or cover themselves with a drape as they hit the floor. The elephants dance to the music they bound, to a kind of romance with a heavy sound. Dogs dressed in costumes, jumping through hoops, wearing colorful plumes like touring troops. The circus is in town. Follow the signs. Come on down, get in line, for the greatest show on earth is about to unwind.
Gary, what was that about? What was that about? Love? What was that about? Something moan or the sound of love? That's
The
called
ele-
moaning.
The elephants dance.
Gary, Maria says
I
hi.
don't know if Monk ever heard my Gypsy Tart one. Did you, Monk?
Gary, say hi to Maria first. That's normally you.
Oh, hey, Maria.
She says, have you been to the barber shop?
Yeah, I was. Went yesterday. I was so tired yesterday. Actually,
Did they offer to cut that monstrosity off your face too?
my barber wanted to cut it. Yes, I
Yeah.
said don't cut the beard and don't trim my eyebrows.
You're freaking repulsive, huh?
And I said, be careful over here on the sides because it takes a long time to grow it. You know, going up to the hair. She said, well, you have a little gap between the hair and the beard. I said, okay.
Gary, you're gonna have a goatee. You don't have enough hair to have a beard on the sides of your face.
Well, that has to fill in, you know, a little bit.
That looks like Wolfman hair. You know, when the Wolfman what's his name, Lon Chaney, transitions into the Wolfman, he's got that hobo look. You need to go for just a goatee thing.
Yeah, I got to get that. Yeah, I used to just have a goatee, actually.
Well, I think you'll be gone. I think you'll be long gone from this earth by the time you get a hair on the side of your face. If it hasn't come by now, it isn't coming. You know?
Well, it's slow to come, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that was good, man. Yeah, I like that one above all else. But that other retired one's pretty decent too.
You know, I have another one, but
The hell you
it's
have?
it's long. It's probably too long. It's called Fountain of Youth.
Okay.
It's actually an ingredient. It's the recipe. Actually, the recipe for making an old man look younger, appear younger.
What do you mean, makeup wise?
No, it's not anything about makeup. No,
Like in a
but
movie.
anybody can do it. Anybody can do this.
Well, is this another elixir? Some like that guy that traveled back in the Western days, where you'd have this tonic.
Well, I could read it to you if you want.
Okay, sure.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
A thought has been running through my head. How can I make a moderately old man appear young or just not near dead? With only myself to compare, let me share, if I can be so bold, with those who really care to find this pot of gold. I can reduce the years by 10, maybe even more, to make all men look like before.
Like a whore. That's what you got to do.
First you must believe, so listen to my words, then you can receive and drop your age by thirds. The secret is to hide the features that cannot be ignored. Then you can decide to have your youth restored. If you do decide, then you may ask, what features do I need to hide? And will I need a mask? 3 attributes you need to consider. All 3 can be controlled. You cannot be a quitter, for you must be bold to reach that pot of gold.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the features that cannot be denied. Then we'll discuss the solutions that can be applied. First is your weight. Gaining will stretch your skin, but this is only a temporary state. I intend to make you thin with less food on your plate. Second is your sagging jowls, and turkey neck. You cannot hide this with towels and keep this in check. Third is your wrinkled skin or on your arms and legs, showing more when you are thin like scrambled eggs. But do not be discouraged. The solution is at hand. You just need the courage to take a stand. Are you ready to start? There is no time like today. Do you have it in your heart? Then let's not delay. This is not a game, but also not a crime. So keep in mind your aim to go back in time. You can work on all 3 attributes at the same time, and nothing involves carrot roots or any sort of slime. Pick your own diet to make yourself thin, but keep it quiet so you can win. You know, because if you talk about it too much, you'll probably quit, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure.
The next step is a shock, maybe to some, but this is the key to unlock the secret of the green thumb.
But this is a cock, that's what you say.
Now here's the shocker.
Uh-oh.
You must grow a beard to act as a mask, which may seem weird, but it is an important task. Next is your attire. Covering it is the key. You worry that you will perspire, and I agree, but this will help the first of the 3. So you wear a lot of clothing, see, to cover the...
Well, What are you
You'll
gonna do when you're naked, man?
You'll perspire, but this will help you lose the weight, which is the first
You gonna make her put a blindfold on or something?
one. Now I must declare it is time for the icing of the cake. Chocolate is our desire as you color your hair. Then dress for success. Don't look like a farmer.
What are you picking on
You will
farmers for?
progress, and you will progress in your quest to be a youthful charmer.
Is that right? Okay.
I know that's bad, yeah,
Now,
for farmers, but that's just wearing suspenders and things, you know.
yeah, that's comical. But what about if your turkey neck gets so stretched out that while you're on top of her, it keeps smacking her in the head?
Well,
You know
that's what the beard is for. See, to cover the cover that. That's one concern of mine now.
Yeah, but
you know?
but Gary, when you're up over something, it's going to be hanging straight down, so she'll be able to see what's in back of it.
Ah.
You think about it.
Hey, you know that thing's been in the news about the girl that guy. You know, she died out west and in
Oh
Florida.
yeah.
You know, I'm thinking this is what happened. Here's what happened. You know that some people practice that sex where they strangle the girl when she. I bet you.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
think that's what might have happened, and he had
No.
he snapped. He was too tight, and he snapped.
This guy was just an insecure asshole, is what he was. And I could have sworn some guy said he saw him. They said he was gone for a month, but some guy up the Appalachian Trail in the North Carolina part saw him there. So, what did he do? Off him, shoot himself in the head? He was gator bait then. I mean, they had a feast. They had a feast on him.
I wonder how he did die.
He probably offed himself, shot himself, or cut his throat or wrists or something, and then the gators when it rained, the body was submerged. So
Yeah.
I mean, the alligators tore him up, I guess, but how bad they did it, I don't know. See, that's kind of funny, Garrett. You're sitting right next to Simon. He asks how you're doing, huh?
So you'd think he killed himself.
Oh yeah. But that kind of guy like that, man. Oh my God, that's just. You know what? I wish I could find them and then shoot them all over again. You couldn't freaking do it. You know,
What's a bulldog chip? What's a bulldog chip?
clip.
A bulldog clip. What's that?
Still a mystery to me. I have no idea. There must be an instrument for cutting, or is it just a?
Oh, there's some way to kill yourself, you mean?
Oh no. I think he's talking about trimming your.
Oh, clippers, huh?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't think of
Actually,
that.
I sent my barber a message. She does say she trims beards. She trims beards, so.
What? You could have did it while you were there, but then again, they would have probably charged you double.
Hello, Garrett.
Yeah, Simon said hello to Garrett, and he's sitting right next to him. So what else you got? I gotta get me a couple more. Cite some more poems, man. Tonight's your night.
Yeah. That's all I have. You're right beside me. That's funny. All right.
Well, shoot off some more, Gary. You got open mic night there tonight. Captive audience.
Are Simon and Garrett afraid to come up?
Yeah, one shy. Let me see. I'll put this back on here. Here we go. What's a bulldog clip anyway? He was asking.
Thank you, Monk. It's just some ox meat and some bacon.
Gypsy tart, please. Gary, Monk would like to hear your Gypsy tart poem. That's where somebody, I think, thought you were talking about some pootie tang. You were saying that. Reciting that one. Oh, Gary's got stage fright again now. I think he rhymed tart with fart when he did it last time. Said he didn't know whether to eat the tart or just fart. So this is
Maybe Gary is on rice.
yeah, we might be on a commando mission or some kind of covert operation to commandeer the rice supply. Yeah, I would think that rhymes. I mean, if you're gonna do a poem that rhymes, you gotta. I think the only time when you don't have every single word that rhymes is when you take that a different direction in that poem that starts off a new line of what do you call it? Rhyming words. Doesn't Gary's picture look like it's from the 1800s? Bulldog clip. Bulldog clip is a look. That food lose good biking. Oh, looks okay. I think Gary's come a long way with the poem writing. Oh, Brother Ronald's out there or not. Gary, did you pose for Picasso? Doesn't that kind of look like that picture? It's 1800s. You got that amberish tint to the the photo, that whatever that film is. We had a photo like that taken of my youngest kid, and it had it was a lens cover they put over the lens. It makes it look like way back when, a little yellowed or stained or faded. Looks pretty good. I like that when they use it on photos. So Gareth's eating fish and chips tonight?
The fish ran away.
Well, they have to fry up a whole new batch. Huh? I've had it before here, but there isn't. I don't even think there's any place around here that does them authentic like that. Arthur Treacher's was here years ago, but oh man, that was like 40 some years ago. Maybe that. Had that guy with that old man with the little chubby face. I think they had a hat that you'd be driving and using for driving. You wore her out and you haven't even seen her yet. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a pretty big commitment for him to trim that goatee, you know. I mean, he got a good haircut. I have to ask him how he did that. Monks, what is a bulldog clip anyway? Is it just a term for something, a slang term? Mm. Did you, Tristan? Did you gain any subscriptions to your radio? How does that work anyway?
No, I had normal 7 looking at me from Twitch, and I'm not quite sure how many listening on the radio.
So it only shows you what's there.
It shows me how many on Twitch watching. Yeah,
Was today the most you ever had?
most from Twitch has been 9. It was last time.
Okay, we'll do that for you. Yeah, steep that thing from moving now. I should have put that thing down in a minute, man. Moves too fast. Gary's back with another poem. I didn't. I should have slowed that sucker down. Is what I should have did. Okay. There you go, Monk. You can drop your link. I believe I got it set up correctly. I'll look at everybody else here. Oh, he's got one already. Okay. Anybody out there that wants to drop their link and oh, you both got one. Shit. I thought you didn't. There you are. Well, that's a whole lot of reading. You're welcome. Is that all going to show up on that other one? I'll be curious to know that. Click on the YouTube chat. Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying the box here to show all of that is a lot bigger than it is over on YouTube chat box there, where I'm sure most of the people will be reading it like, oh, I see that. Oh, okay. Ooh, Gary, did you hear that? Manchester tart for dinner, dessert. I mean,
Hey, Maria.
there you go, Gary. There's your favorite Manchester tart. Break out the poem. Maria's making it for dessert
Can you hear
today.
me?
Yeah,
I can't hear you.
you can't hear me. I can hear you. Oh man. You got yourself. Oh, you can only mute yourself, so you should still have the same sound. You
I
gonna share
can't
that
hear you, Tony. I don't know
tart?
what I have wrong here.
You gonna share that Manchester tart with Simon and Gareth?
Maria, do you have any custom tarts?
There you go, Gary. Also has a custard. I like custard. Stink up, you know.
Can you hear me, Tony?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where you at?
I can't hear anyone.
Yeah, maybe Christian can troubleshoot that for you.
Maybe I need to go out and back in again. I'll try that.
Okay. Gary gets a pass on the timeout today.
Oh, I made so good food I can almost not stop eating. Ooh.
He has some pretty good poems as of late.
Holmes?
Yeah, no poems he's got. Them little, that's what they're called, the things he reads.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
What is Stika? Boy, I've never heard that one.
Okay. For some reason, I couldn't hear anybody.
All better now?
Yeah, it's better now. Everything's all
Hey,
right.
read your tart, Manchester tart poem, because Maria's making it.
Is Monk still there?
Yeah.
How do you know he's still there?
Well, telepathically, I know it.
He might have left already.
No, he isn't gonna leave yet.
He normally say good night if he go.
Oh, okay. Here we go then.
All right.
Called a gypsy tart. A gypsy tart so sugary sweet, it will break your heart with a taste that cannot be beat. But if your taste requires a less sugary desire, then perhaps a Manchester tart would be your buyer. A Manchester tart for a smaller group, but a sweet gypsy tart can serve a troop.
Can make you poop.
But if you desire to eat a lot, then you may require more than one gypsy tart. So for all who come, none will go to waste to satisfy their taste, and all go home with a bigger waist. If you have a sweet tooth and have a desired a gypsy tart since your youth, then do not deny your heart and make haste to enjoy the sugary caramel taste of your favorite tart. The end.
Good one. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here. He's here. See? Said he's here.
Okay, good.
Used to love eating gypsy tart. Two a
Two
week.
a week. Oh, wow.
Or how big is it? I mean, is it varying sizes? I don't even
Well,
know.
it's not the size. It's very sweet.
I've had it before a long
They
time.
make it like with, icing sugar and brown sugar in it, and so that's why I say it can feed a troop, because you can have a Manchester tart about a 10-inch pie, and you can have a gypsy tart a 10-inch pie. Well, a Manchester tart you can like slice into 8 pieces because it's not so sweet, but a gypsy tart's so sweet that you won't be wanting a big piece, a small piece. That's why I can feed
Okay.
them. But if you want more, then you have to have more of them, but you're gonna go home with fat.
Good poem. See, everybody likes it.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I don't have any more. Just
That's it?
yeah, I just had that last one was at the barbershop was number 26.
I thought you had 24 poems.
26 now.
Okay. We haven't heard them all.
You heard them all. Really?
No way.
Yeah. You have.
You have told us 20. You have read us 26 poems since you started doing it.
Did you like the one, My Filipina?
I don't remember that one. Go ahead. Belt that one out.
All right, here we go. It's dedicated to my girlfriend.
Okay.
I love my Filipina, who lives in Tagbina. She is so beautiful and makes my life so wonderful. I talk to her every day in the messages I send. She is with me in every way to be my best friend. But my Filipina is more than just a friend. She is my lover too. I cannot pretend because it is true. She is also the boss, and you wonder why. Because I cannot even toss an egg to fry. She is a precious jewel that I cannot deny. To me, she is my fuel, and I'm a lucky guy. When we are together, I feel so free to just be me. My focus is on her, and all around me is a blur. What can I do for her? She does so much for me. I want to make her purr and let her feel free.
Ooh. Make her feel free, huh? How you plan on doing that?
Feel free.
Yeah, how you plan on making her feel?
She's not going to be free. She's going to feel free.
Yeah, I know, but how are you going to make her feel free?
I don't know. You just have to, that's a feeling, you know?
You'll think of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, usually you feel free if you're naked.
I don't know. I feel naked. I don't
Not
know.
being constrained by your clothing, you know?
I don't like showing off that way, though, Gary.
I don't either, you know.
because
But if you're in the house, you know, you can do it.
it might damage other people's psyche. You know, they'll think that they can never measure up to it. You know, and make them feel bad.
Yeah, that's true. Um, that's
You might be the start here.
I liked your last video driving around there in the town with the
Thanks,
FBI building on the left. That was
Yeah, you know what? Before it was their building, it belonged to a company called Harnisberger. They make mining equipment like Cyrus Erie does. And I thought it was odd that they were allowed to build over there because that's part of the county park system over there.
oh wow.
So I don't know why they did it, probably just to be doing it. But at the time they built it, the parking lot only had a 25% of the cars out there it used to have. So
Well, you know, I was surprised because it looked to me when you said it was FBI building, and I looked, you know, at the distance from the shape of it, and it sort of looked like. That's why I'm surprised it wasn't built for the FBI, because it sort of looked like the same shape of the FBI building down in Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah. That was I don't know why. They must have somebody must have just wanted to be able to sit in a room and look out at the lake. At the time they built it, served no purpose. They Arnsberger was a couple of miles away from there. And down there in the winter, because across the street from it is was a place. It's called the Cousin Center. Now it's owned by the Catholic Archdiocese or whatever. And it used to be called the Sales, and it was a school for young men that were thinking about becoming priests.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a little hotel, like dorm rooms. You know, it's a nice piece of property. Property's worth a lot of money. They're talking about selling it off when the church was having to pay off all these lawsuits, you know, because of so many guys being naughty.
Catholic Church, yeah.
So, you know, if there was one thing on this earth you thought you could find refuge in, or, you know, it'd be that, and you can't even trust that.
Yeah.
I have a nephew that just became a priest, though. He's in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, really?
He handles 4 parishes.
Wow.
I don't know how to. I didn't ask him in detail what he does there, but obviously he has Sunday church, Saturday. But how does he juggle four places?
Well, he probably has assistant.
Well, he's a good person, you know. He's a real good person.
Yeah, I can imagine. He sounds like he's very busy, though.
Yeah, he wanted to buy one of my cars, and it was too expensive for him.
You know, like priests are busy even during the week rather than just on the weekend. You know, like non-Catholic, they're only really busy. I mean, busy for the people on Sunday, but priests are busy all during the whole week for the people.
Yeah, that's a 7-day-a-week job. Yeah,
you know, they come actually. They interface with the people all during the week with confessions and things.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how many hours unless I know about weekends, but the church during the week, is that open a set amount of hours? You know what I mean? Like 1 to 4 or something like that?
Well, I think a church is actually a Catholic church. Not any other church is not open, but a Catholic church, I believe, is open. You can actually go inside all during the whole week. You know,
Good.
there's a lot of actually seniors that like to go to the church during the week. You know, go
Yeah, I
in
know.
there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. I used to drop off a lady like that on one of the bus routes, and she used to visit probably her husband very often. She went to church away from where, way, way away from where the cemetery was. But one time I was driving down the road, and as I go by, I see her. She's walking down. It was freaking cold, man.
Oh wow.
The next guy coming by, I saw him at the point she was coming up, so she had to wait. I bet she had to wait about a half hour for it to come back. But I hadn't seen her after that. I saw her a couple more times, and that was it. So she might have herself passed away, you know. But she was,
Oh yeah.
she was very, very old.
You know, I have often gotten, asked the drivers to open the doors when they pulled away from their spots, from the stop. But after talking to you, Tony, and talking about these things, now I'm less conscious to do that because of what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless I see he's right at the edge of the, no car can get in between, or a motorcycle or whatever, I will ask, just say, but he has the option of whether to do it or not,
in the winter, you do not want that bus to be in a crosswalk, because that is considered part of the intersection. And if somebody gets hurt, the first thing they're going to ask you is, did you stop at the stop? And as soon as you say no, that's it for you.
Right.
So what I would do, with the regulars I had, I would stop with enough room where nobody can get in between me, and I would lower the bus, or if I knew the person getting on had issues with that, I would help them get on. You know, it was all about being at the right place where you're supposed to be. A lot of people don't shovel, and we're not liable for that. They are. Just because it's the post from the transit system, the pole doesn't mean that we own it. But just like if you own a home and you have sidewalks out in front of it, and that's city property, you're still responsible for.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, we have a law around here that once it stops snowing, you have like 24 hours to clean your sidewalk.
Yeah, we got that too, but nobody ever does.
Yeah, no.
I mean, some people figured like you can't take nothing from you. I don't have nothing. I don't even have nothing now. You know.
Yeah.
But I really feel for those folks in the scooters like that.
Yeah, Monk. I think actually JB might have fell asleep.
She said she got on here and then she zonked out.
Yeah.
She
Well,
would
she
have been
just
better off coming around about 4 o'clock.
I had a kind of a odd thing. Like, I had donated some money, and I wanted to send the money to this person, So I went to my bank, and I said, which this other person's bank was a different bank. And I said, I'd like to do a transfer, some money to this bank.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, well, that's going to cost, it was $200. I was sending $200. They said, well, that'll cost you $32 for a wire transfer, $32. Why don't you just take out the $200 and go down to the bank and deposit it in that person's account? I said, oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So I went down to the bank, which was Bank of America,
Mm-hmm.
and I went down there, the one that they told me to go to in town, and it was closed. So, but then I found a Bank of America real close to my home. So I went home and I came back and I went down to that bank and I said, I have all the information here. I want to deposit this $200 cash here into the person's account. They said, oh, we don't take cash.
A bank?
We only take a money order or a check.
to deposit into somebody's account?
I know it. I thought that's crazy. You know,
Okay,
cash. You know, cash is cash, right? That's better than. So I would understand they don't take a check, maybe, but a
Freaking
cash.
bizarre.
Yeah. So they said, "Do you have a check?" And I said, "Oh, gee, I don't even have any checks because I don't send any checks anymore."
All they had to
And
do is take the money and write a receipt saying that you
yeah,
gave them
exactly.
money.
So I had to go down and get a money order, which only cost $1.25 at CVS, and I got a money order. Took it down there, and it was fine.
You have you noticed? Have you noticed how small banks are now? They're not even half. They're less than half the size what they used to be, because a lot of people do online
Oh yeah, yeah,
billing, paying their bills and things.
yeah. I couldn't
Yeah.
even do it online, transfer, because they were
Well,
broken
if you
down.
were sending it over to your girlfriend,
Yeah.
then you'd go to do a Western Union deal. I think you'd pay, I don't know, it's like $2-3 for $200, something like that.
Well, now well, this was to my ex-girlfriend's church I sent it, but I don't use Western Union. I use Remitly, because Western Union, you have to go to a Western Union to pick up Western Union.
Yeah.
But Remitly, there's a lot of options where they can pick up the money. Palawan Pawn Shop, M. Mueller, they can pick
You know
it up
what
there.
though? I don't. As far as the Philippines go, I don't think that I would want to pick my money up at a pawn shop, because to me, the kind of people that go into those places are in dire straits, needing money, so they're hawking stuff.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how Palawan Pawn Shop is in the Philippines, but that's where she picks it up, at the Palawan Pawn Shop Express or something.
Oh, I have
It's
more than one
close by her
option.
home. Close by her
Uh,
home.
Yeah, I like to have more than one option, because if I'm having issues with one, I still have another one. Otherwise, I got to go without money for X amount of time. When I go, I'll have my son on my account,
No, that's good.
so he can send. I mean, my wife could be sitting right next to me, and I can send her money from my thing. I don't know if they'll let you pick it up here yourself. If you can send money to yourself, I don't see why not. But the thing is, with Western Union, if you have, I sent some money to her brother once, and he's William Jr. Her father died. It was William Sr. back years ago. And when he went there, even though he showed him something, it didn't have Junior on it.
Oh, jeez.
So they wouldn't give him the money.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I guess that, when I send it, if I ever try sending it to somebody else, I'll put my full middle name in there, because, or I'll get a postal ID card over there, because I have a passport that has my whole full name on there, So, I don't know if I want a bank account over there, because, it's not like over here. If they fold, you might never see your money. So.
Well, I watched this, I think it's called American Philippine Destiny, or Philippine American Destiny. This older guy and his wife, and he just started a bank account there, and he's going to have his Social Security sent there, because he'd had problems in the U.S. here doing it. Picking it up and send it to him,
Gary, all that is, and you know this, all it is having a routing number for direct deposit.
Yeah.
That's all you got to have. I don't.
What I'm doing is, I'm not going to disturb where my Social Security is sent to. I'm just going to let it continue into my American bank, and then I'm going to have a certain amount of money transferred to my Fidelity account, and the Fidelity account, I'm going to use the ATM in the Philippines to withdraw money.
Yeah. Well, you're going to pay on the card unless you got that Schwab thing. But anyway, you know what?
Fidelity and Charles Schwab are the same thing. They reimburse.
But look, if sending somebody $1,000, I think the max is 1,000. If sending just for sake of argument, if you send somebody $1,000 and it cost me $10 to sell it, and I think that's too much, then I shouldn't be sending any money then if I can't afford to send that amount. You know, I mean, I'm not going to cry over a couple bucks, man. You know, as long as I get what I want and when I need it. That's all I give a shit about. So there are so many alternatives out there. I could, last time I checked with the bank I had, which got taken over by somebody else now, it was a monthly transfer of $35.
Oh, wow. So, when are you thinking of leaving?
Well, right now I had to book a different flight because United canceled mine, and that was all said and done with that one, it only cost $800 and something one way, and I got a onward ticket thing. I'm leaving on Sunday morning, then January 9th.
January 9th.
Yeah, and I'll get to Japan around 3. And they give this ridiculous amount of layover. Oh, it's 2 hours, 55 minutes. Last time when I was coming from Manila, I had to run to get to the next plane.
Oh, wow.
But I'm due there on the 10th. So I have my hotel reservation, and I told them that I would be in around, let's see, even if that plane comes in on time. It's coming in at 9:55. So I put down between 11 p.m. and midnight. You know, by the time you get off and get all your stuff in, and a cab or a van is cheaper than the hotel shuttle. The hotel shuttle is $1,300. They said 3,000.
And you'll be flying into where, Cebu?
No, Manila.
Oh, Manila, and then another flight to which one?
After the quarantine, I got that all set up.
Okay, you'll quarantine in Manila, and then you'll fly to Cebu, Butuan.
Yeah, right now they knocked it down to from 7 to 5 for people that are vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
So I made it for 7 days, 6 nights, 7 days, something like that.
And you'll be how will you be coming back to the U.S. then after a certain amount of time?
I'm thinking about spending the winter there, unless something comes up, unless 2 orders of business that I have on the burner right now happen, then I'll just stay there for a while,
That's good,
at least 6 months. Yeah, in January to June or July. I already have I'm not crazy about it, you know. I don't like that back and forth crap. It's jet lag is a big issue with me.
Maybe I'll drop in when I get the Butuan and say hi to you.
In the airport, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I won't be there. I'll be there, but man, I thought about coming back here once a year for checkups, but the amount of money it would cost me, and with all this bullshit with these shots and all this and that and the other thing, I'd rather not go at all and just have, since most of their doctors been trained in the U.S.
Yeah.
I could get my checkups there cheap enough, and my medications are 3-month supplies. Some of them are $20 for 3 months. Some of them are $6, $10.
Yeah.
So I thought about doing that, so I'd always have a surplus of medicines,
Is there any possibility they could give you a 6-month supply?
No. Dave, This I get mine through mail order. Optimum RX, it's called.
I never had jet lag.
Oh my God! Boy, I look like I'm strung out on heroin, man. I'm so wore. Because now I have to take my meds at a different time, you know. So I'm going to have to not take them for one day, but trying to figure out those hours, you know, that you lose or that you are ahead.
Well, you know, it all depends. Jet lag, you know, it depends on which way you're going. Now, when I was going from the United States to Norway, I had jet lag
Yeah, that's only a 6-hour flight.
because I didn't sleep well on the airplane. You know.
I never sleep well on the airplane, but last time I flew, I didn't have the meds I have to help me sleep. So I never sleep good in a strange place anyway. But when it's time to take them here, then I'm going to take them because I think that's 14 hours to Japan from Chicago. So, you know, I got plenty of reading material here with a Canon DSLR I never used yet. But I got aisle seats because I don't want to have to walk, you know, my back. I don't want to have to climb over people.
Oh yeah, right.
And one flight, I think I'm number 25. You know, so it's
Even
on a
when-
777. It's a 777.
Even when there's no people in the seats, it's hard to climb into that seat that's
You know-
all the way over to the.
You know what? My second trip, I took ANA Airlines. They're a newer airline, All Nippon Airways. They came out, I think, back in 2011, 2012, and super service, super people. I like them a lot. And on my trip from Narita, Tokyo Airport, nobody was next to me. I had all 3 seats to myself. I thought, boy, this is living, you know. So I think United canceled the flight on me like that because it would be very expensive for them to make that, you know. That's a long ride, man.
Yeah, ANA has been around a long time, though. Actually, they came out.
Well, they
I took
may have
them
been
in
around
1990.
in the world, but they were new to flying into Manila when I rode.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, not only United, they don't make their flight attendants retire. They may look young from behind with that hair, but as soon as they turn around, man, you know, that ain't helping them. But on ANA, they had these flight attendants look just as happy and pleasant at the end of that trip as they did when it first started.
Oh wow.
You know, they're very accommodating.
Yeah.
I asked the hotel, my reservation, I guess they have no opening windows. It's right down the road from Malaysia. I got a Jollibee right next door, or go to McDonald's. I prefer Jollibee, so my meals are included, 3 meals a day. And what they consist of, who knows? I ate this dish over there. I loved it too. It had chopped up boiled eggs and like it was like brown Spanish rice, you know? Super good. Loved it, man.
Wow.
I'm hoping I can get that there too. But I asked them specifically and specially, I said, look, I'd like to have a bottle of apple cider vinegar and one of extra virgin olive oil for the heart, the liver. I said, I can't carry them on the plane, so I'm asking them, you can take that you can charge it to my card as long as I have them if I'm going to be inside that room for, 5 days before they test me.
You know that apple cider vinegar. Have you seen the ads with Ellen?
Yeah.
They come in little balls now. They're solid.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Apple cider vinegar, it's in a bottle.
I know, but now they have it in a little not a liquid. It's in a little solid form.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah, apple cider vinegar in a little container.
but
Ellen DeGeneres does an advertisement about that.
but the way I drink it, that's all natural. I don't know. I don't know about that other one. I've never seen or heard about it, but once I find something that works, I like to stay with it. And
And
I
what is
take it
that?
every day.
What is that good for? I don't even
Well,
know.
in the morning, I take it on an empty stomach. It says to take in the morning. It helps clear your arteries out.
Okay.
So, and anything you cook or eat, if you instead of having vegetable oil and you use extra virgin olive oil, they call it that because it hasn't been processed as much as the other stuff. So that's it's good to eat. You can eat your fried chicken. Your skin won't get as like it will, with the other stuff.
Yeah.
But I take that every day. Once in the morning, I take from my heart, and I do it at night before bed for my digestive system because it isn't that great. Doesn't work like it should. If you know what I mean. But I do that, and that helps. And then I take the one 2 cups a day of or 3 cups of apple cider vinegar per day with 1 cup of water. And there's one on there for losing weight, and it is 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, squeezed or otherwise. Squeezed is always natural is always better, and 1 thing of apple cider vinegar, and it helps you fills you up, so you're not so hungry.
Oh, wow.
So Simon wants to hear some more poems, Gary.
I don't have any more, Simon. I'm sorry.
But well, you just said you had 24 of them.
I've already shared all those.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't share them tonight. There might be something from way back that somebody has missed here.
I don't think so.
Well, ask them. Has everybody out there heard all 26 of Gary's poems?
Everybody's heard them.
I'm just asking them. I'm asking everybody that's here tonight.
Well, one of my favorite ones is The Store.
Well, there you go. Do it. Simon's open to anything.
That was based on Frank and Angel store in Tybina.
Go for it.
Okay. But I don't call them Frank and Angel because I did get permission later that I could use their names, but I had already used 2 names, and I used 2 names that rhyme,
But you didn't use last names. That's okay. First names are nothing. Anybody can.
Yeah, but they could recognize that that's their place. Although they're not totally. I did add some things that they don't sell. But here, let me go. Joe and Sally have a store, a small place without a door. But for them, it is good enough because it keeps them from being bored. In the store, they sell many things, even a lot of yummies. Barbecue, but no chicken wings, but there are other things to fill the tummy. Coffee is their specialty, black with cream and sugar, cakes and cookies and apple pies, everything to open your eyes. Bananas, melons, and coconuts, and many other things. Barbecue is a big seller, but still no chicken wings. They even sell flip-flops and slippers, t-shirts and shorts, standard style, but no hipsters or sports. They separate the food from the clothes by a small wall and some rubber hose. Sally sells the food and Joe sells the clothes. They make fresh ice cream and even sell bars, frozen in a small freezer with the Milky Ways and Mars. The store opens from dawn to dusk, busy throughout the day, Joe wearing his lemongrass musk and Sally her mosquito spray. Customers come from all around, bargaining is abound. Sally is the best, but Joe is a mess. Food sells fast, clothes sell slow, but that's okay with Joe because he has his retirement dough. At the end of the day, they sit down and count their pay, eat their dinner, and hit the hay, ready to start another day. The end.
That's a good one too. I never heard that one.
You never heard that
No,
one?
honestly, I haven't.
That's my favorite one there.
So Gary, Gary, this is your open invitation to do all you want to do with your poems there and get them out there and people hear them. There's 9 trillion people listening to us right now.
Oh, did he? Marie went to the market today and bought you a Manchester tart.
That's
Wow.
Marie. I thought his wife's name was Maria, but maybe he's got 2. I don't know.
Marie did that. That's why Maria was painting, and he went out and Maria.
Yeah,
did
Gary.
that.
In all honesty and seriousness, Gary, and I'm not saying this because you're here, but your poems are pretty good. Those first couple are kind of you can tell you just started in on it. But honestly, I know I'm not alone here, but your poems are very 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 well written.
Well, they keep your mind sharp and different stories that I've experienced. I just expand on them. You know.
You know
things
what?
like
You know
that.
what? I wrote one poem in my life, and I had this English teacher named Miss Hannibal. She wore a wig every day. The woman
yeah.
she was ancient, and she liked me for some reason. So the only poem I ever wrote, I didn't know what to do. It was Christmas time, and I said, "Christmas is coming. It's here. It's here. Christmas is coming with cheer, with cheer." So have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And she posted that
Oh
up,
wow.
where everybody could see it. And I just said it to be saying something. You know?
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I'm sure they have Kiko, but I had never seen him. I'd never seen him fly into the Philippines, but maybe it was great for me because I was looking after my first time there. I didn't want to have to take a cab to another terminal, so I said, "Hey, I look at all the flights, and ANA was flying into the domestic to Terminal 3. I thought I don't have to go anywhere, and I sat there for 8 hours overnight, which I didn't want to do anymore. But Gary's disappearing now. Long time, huh? Well, I had never heard of them before. Maybe they were new coming out of Chicago. Maybe they were new flying into Terminal 3. But I had never heard of them before that.
I know. I took a ANA to Japan, 1990.
Well, yeah, well, okay. I never did though.
But I don't know about go flying to Manila like you said.
That's why I'm flying ANA from Chicago to Tokyo, and then Tokyo is funny over there. You don't board the well, at least I didn't back in the summer. You had to take a bus to the second plane for the second leg of the trip.
Oh wow, bus, jeez.
Look at that. Where's that freaking come from? I didn't put that buy me a pizza shit in there.
Did you put that? You didn't put
Well,
that?
I had a banner. I had a banner like that, and I took it away, and I don't know why it comes up in between. So Kiko's here, right there. There he is. Never heard of those guys. I've heard of everything else, but so I went and took the I was going to take the same flight I took the very first time, but I didn't give a shit because I didn't have to go beyond Manila for 5 days, 6 days, you know. So if they open up the tourism, now they requires the test, PCR test. I'll stay there the whole time, you know, and visit the No, I didn't get to drive that bus. Theirs is on the wrong side. They drive on the wrong side of the road too, I think. And oh my God, I'm telling you guys that smoke, I don't give a shit how many years you've been smoking. They got a room there designated just for smokers. And when you open up that door, you don't need to light up a cigarette because I honest to God, I say this, man, in all sincerity, I walked in there, I'm like, holy shit. You know, like fucking smoke everywhere. It just stunk like worse than an ashtray, actually. And it got me kind of dizzy, you know. So I said, I got to get out of here. I put that thing out. I didn't even need it, really. But I am not shitting you, but you could see the nicotine on the glass. It was like a bar with cigarettes, you know.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ron.
my God. I got the hell up. Oh. And now I know if any of you guys have smoked and you make it through that airport and you don't have any cigarettes, don't worry. You will be accommodated. We got the professor showing up in the house here. All the way from Washington State.
What's up, Yank?
He's in his usual perch, high atop that mattress.
Big brother Gary, the lovely JP, Pico,
Gary's
and
been
of course my brother from another mother, Christian.
Gary's been reciting. Hey, hi, David. Gary's been reciting his poems here.
I know. I don't know why he didn't bring his black ass up the other day.
Hey, Ronald. Hey, David.
Yeah, I smoked. I started smoking when I was 18.
Hey, Kiko.
What's up, David? Hey, Maria. Hey, Simon.
Oh, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, about that. About 40, though, actually. Because I've only been off of it since 2 years ago.
Kiko, while you in the background lurker. Well, he got to go football game tonight, so.
Yeah, poor bastard, man. Are you retired? Are you retired yet from the prison guard job?
Not another prison guard.
He had a federal job, so unless he was
Prime
janitorial.
Minister. Forgive me, Prime Minister. I did not see you lurking.
The lurker, man.
The Prime Minister is
Well, he's
lurking.
learning. He's sitting right next to the lurking king.
I just got back from a fat Uber, and now I'm resting.
Oh my God, yeah. There ain't nothing like that. That'll wear the hell out of you, man.
Trust me.
Yeah, right there. See, why I got that up there? I don't even know what that's up there for.
What the fuck is buy me a pizza?
Yeah, that was Simon's little funny thing about I should put that up there, buy me a pizza, but I don't know where that came from because there's nobody on here with that. I don't think it's
Right.
under my name. Vikings getting a hello from David.
What's up, David?
That is the operation. What was that? I forget the name of that channel.
What is JB doing up at 4 o'clock in the morning?
She isn't up. She said hello, and then that's it.
Okay.
She should have just stayed in bed till got up at 4 a.m. or 5.
Well, Tony, you know me, you and Christian and Chris and JB, we had a good time over there at the Radio Roxy.
Mm. Yeah. Rock down to the Casbar there, Electric Avenue.
Christian brought me to tears when he played Poor Side of Town.
Oh, again?
Do 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 ah shooby dooby.
Oh, I thought you guys were eating at the restaurant again.
No, well, we don't eat at the same place.
No, Simon. No.
Oh, Maria cooked a beautiful dinner for us.
Hmm.
Fuck off, Gareth. We don't care.
I hope you took your pants with the elastic waist.
Yeah, we don't get no samples.
Oh yeah. Yum yum.
Yum yum, yeah.
So it must be hell having two guys that smell like cigarette smoke in the house, huh?
I know you kicked both of them out the house, Maria. Take it outside.
Gary has gone back into seclusion.
Why?
I don't know. He's had quite a few compliments here, and he goes off.
I'm telling you, he's looking at that damn. We smoke. I know you.
I know
smoke
you,
outside.
I know you smoke out. I know you smoke outside, but believe me, when you walk back in the house, you bring that stank that's all over your clothes with you, whether you know it or not.
Not to mention the fact that they didn't shower, but we ain't.
Yeah, you know what? Getting my sense of smell back wasn't such a good thing, man.
Hey,
Jesus.
be like Chico, can't smell shit.
Eat for
Literally.
Ireland, huh? What?
What?
Simon, this Patty can eat. Oh my God! You got to work. You got to work another Saturday just because.
Yeah, that's what, a couple of Cornish hens.
Yeah. Need a barter and trade. Maybe
Yeah,
you run some wire. You know, work off your debt.
Right. Simon says, live hard on. Die trying. No, the slogan is, Simon, the more you live, the faster you will die.
Yeah. Yeah. Rock the Casbah.
Chuck,
Shaddy don't like it.
the commissar's in town. Uh-oh.
That's it.
If you live
What is
hard,
this?
Simon, you need to get Maria to give you a happy ending.
So
There
can
you
soften.
go.
Yeah.
Boy, food and sex, man. God, they go together, don't they?
What's up, brother Christian? I did give you a greeting, didn't I? Yeah, I said we had good time this weekend. All right, there we go. Oh, I thought. Now you know what? I looked at Gary's when he came in to the screen. It looked like he had his beard shaped to the collar of his shirt, but that's just his shirt.
You know, there was a survey done, and they said that single men die sooner than married men, but married men are more willing to die.
I know that's right, because they ready to go.
Simon, a couple of kilos of potatoes don't cost much.
No. Simon's being a cheap bastard right about now. You spend more on a Russian standard. Have a bunch of potatoes around the house, you never go hungry. Ever. And you know what? Besides grit, potatoes are the most filling vegetable you can eat.
We all know it's the other way around, Simon. It's you who cannot keep up with Maria.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
keeps
agree.
saying it. You know, he
Yeah,
sounds
keep-
like Trump. Keep saying it to convince me. No, nobody stole the election.
Except when I eat potatoes, I have to drink a lot of water, though, so they don't get stuck in the throat.
Oh yeah, I got to drink the whole bottle for that to happen.
Same with rice.
First doctor I had to that scoped. I said, "Damn, man, what would have been eating? Got all this shit." I used to take those aspirin while I was driving. Didn't have any water, and I'd have to try to work up some spit to swallow it.
Oh yeah, geez.
When it's just easy to chew it.
Aspirin are too big for me,
Yeah,
so I
both
chew them.
eat.
Have to chew them and then swallow 'em.
Right, just chew it. Oh, I'm waiting for Gare. I'm waiting for Gare to get here because he suggested that I watch that HBO series Succession. It's pretty down
Okay.
and dirty. It's like regular rich people. You know, ain't no new shit, but it was interesting to watch. I tried to get I got season 3, episode 1 in. Same old. I mean, how long can you watch it? I mean, when you know somebody's gonna be devious
Mm.
through three seasons, what else are you waiting on? They done got as devious they're gonna get. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
When I watch House of Cards, oh, that old boy, when he strangled that dog right off the bat, I knew he was some good.
Who, Spacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a real low profile since that tobacco with the grabbing ass thing.
Yeah, well, you know. You let it die down.
He's done a good job because I hadn't heard him say boo since.
No, only the good die young. He'll be around just like Woody Allen.
That's why we're still here then, huh?
That's why
Ronald,
we did it, Tony.
Ronald, it's 4 degrees Celsius outside. Can you go out and take a smoke for me?
No.
All right, bro, I'm out.
You know, I don't know why I get these advertisements all the time. Receive 30% off roof replacement. I don't even have a house.
I know.
Well,
don't even have
just tell him you don't have a house, but you could use that roof.
I can use the roof.
I know it. Yeah,
That's right.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah.
what did Simon say?
Uh-oh. Man, I forgot to read that one.
Are you rolling out, Kiko?
Gareth doesn't eat. Gareth doesn't eat dessert. He ain't sharing my Manchester tart with this Mick.
Oh, you got to stop.
Well, he may be like Maria and how I like to eat, and how Maria likes to eat is we like to eat dessert first, then eat the meal, and then have a dessert afterwards. If we have a
Well, if you can incorporate some of your dessert in with your, leisurely activities.
when I was in the military, I loved their desserts. I always ate one dessert first, and then my meal.
I saw a chubby guy get a chaplain's assistant be reduced to fucking tears from a guy that looked like Jack Nicholson, combined service of 40 years. And I didn't know it, but the guy took it seriously. And he walked over to that guy. I used to shoot these guys every afternoon and laugh my ass off every day. And he walked over to he said, "Look at that fat guy over there. Look at that fat son of a bitch." I said, "What?" He looks disgusting. He's in that uniform, I thought the guy was just bullshitting, but he was serious. This other guy told me. I used to party with this other guy. And he walked over and he goes, "Excuse me, son." "Yes, master." "Are you on the Fat Man program?" He said, "Yes, I am, mister." He said, "Then what in the fuck you eating those goddamn desserts?" Fuck, I thought he was kidding. He just, oh my God. The guy took like 4 of them. You could take as many as you wanted. But it just disgusted. And I know this guy, Jack, he had a couple of pounds on him. He wasn't no slim and trim guy himself. But I started laughing when he started this. And then I kind of stopped because he was serious. That his friend told me he was serious. We had a mutual friend, I used to get stoned with this guy all the time, and He was like 40. He was like 42 at the time. He had a girlfriend that was my age. He said, "How about you take that girl instead?" I said, "I don't. I was married then." I said, "I don't want that. I'm trying to get out of one. I'm looking to get back in one."
Hey, I see that Paul's Asian adventure, he broke up with Mia.
Yeah, we
We did,
knew it
huh?
was coming.
They discussed it. He discussed it on a video, but now he took off that video.
Why did
We
he
knew it.
discuss it? What did he say?
He just said that she's going back to her Dumageddon and continue her studies.
You
And
know
she
what? You
gonna
know what?
find
To be
a man,
fair,
knock
to
her
be
up,
fair
and
to
get
her,
married, marry her.
she wasn't with them. I mean, she wants a better life and all that other stuff. I don't know why these guys that think they can go over there and they use the hell out of somebody and just toss them away because
Right,
you
right.
know.
He want to get the milk for free and don't buy the cow.
Yeah, yeah. That's what my dad said. He said, "Why buy the cow and you get the milk for free?"
Yeah.
That's terrible, man. That I couldn't even make a video of that if that were me.
Gary, I guarantee you, in all my sneakiness, this idiot done tapped her phone, tapped her email, and saw some dude proposition her to give her a better position. And he found out, and now it's time to go. I guarantee it.
Is that what happened?
My sixth sense is telling me, why else would it be that he gonna give up Mia like that when
No,
he already
I think it was all on him. She didn't want to stop seeing him.
No, because number one, the girl is getting older and she got that Filipino time clock saying, I gotta have a baby, I gotta get married, and your dumbass done put it out there in the open that you ain't gonna do none of this.
Yeah, he did.
I got to go. Because
Yeah,
he's
he
not
didn't want
taking care of her.
anything.
Right. He's not taking care of her like he say. Give her what she want. If you care about her, you love her, give her what she want. Don't be
That's right.
You sit there and try to boo, look all sad.
Christian may not say this, but I'm saying it again. Men are stupid.
It's never easy, man. Whether you wholeheartedly agree with the breakup between you and your girl, it's still never easy.
It's never easy, but if you're not gonna, 50-50, it can't be 70-30, it can't be 60-40. We together, we act together, we move together. But you can't tell me I can't have kids and I'm not gonna get married, but we supposed to be equal.
But we ain't watching his bank account together, only me.
I don't care about his bank account. The girl don't care about his money. She got a
No,
clock.
I'm talking about mine.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about your clock.
If I didn't do that, it'd all be gone.
I'm telling you. And the girl ain't even what? The girl ain't even 30 yet.
No, she's not. She's only like 22, I think.
Right.
Oh,
And the
man.
clock is running up. She now that she's out there like this in the World Wide Web, she got 1 billion suitors.
Mhm.
I don't need
Yep.
you to tell me I ain't gonna get married. I don't want kids. Carry your ass back to Norway then and suck on some snow.
Gary wants good kids. Wants more kids.
I don't have any kids. Not more.
There you go.
I don't have any kids. So it's not a
You
matter
gotta-
of wanting more
And,
kids.
and by the time you have one, you're gonna be middle 70s. You'll go, damn, what was I thinking?
When he had his first baby,
Age is only a number.
right? When he had his first baby, he gonna be so happy it'd be unreal.
Yeah, we are smart when it comes to many things, but when it comes to girls, we are very stupid.
Very stupid. We know all we know, but them girls got those feminine ways to trick a man. Because
I know.
if all we think about is the stinky hole, we're
What's
gonna
a
get caught up.
What's a Jaffa?
Water?
Simon asks if I'm a Jaffa.
Jaffa?
I don't know
there.
what
Me
Jaffa
too.
is. But I'm on a diet too. I weighed myself this morning. It was 96 kilograms.
Oh, now
Are
I know
you a
Jaffa.
Joff?
Well, I've been to Jaffa. I don't know what Simon's talking about. That's a country. Simon, what is a Jaffa are you talking about?
Got me worried now about Mindanao about that NPA, whatever they call it.
NPA, right? Yeah, the NPA. They'll kidnap your ass. They kidnap
Yeah, why?
Filipinos.
They ain't a whole lot making a whole lot of noise these days.
But Tony's in the region.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll let you know.
Well, you in
They-
Butuan. You almost
they-
covered.
My wife told me that one time this young man that was in her village, he wasn't, he didn't have the mindset like they do. And they told him if you don't join, they'll kill his family.
Right. Yeah.
So they run the countryside. Sometimes they stop the buses, Gary.
Tony, all my Filipino friends told me, oh no, do not go to Mindanao. Filipinos.
Yeah.
I have no choice.
Well,
Girls there.
It's
Girls
like
in
anywhere
India.
else in the world. You gotta have good sense. If you don't have sense, you shouldn't go to places like that. But it's you know what? You know where to go and when to go. You know where to
Just
be
like-
and where not to be.
You have to blend in with the people. Just walk around, blend in with them.
Not with
Well-
your paper ass. You ain't gonna blend nowhere. You gonna stand
I'm
out.
only 191 centimeters tall,
That's too tall.
6'3".
That's too tall. You can't blend in unless you paint your face.
Are they gonna bother an old man?
They don't give a crap about, oh, you white. Yeah. They don't give a crap about me. I'm black. I'm an American. They will kidnap my dumb ass just like they kidnap Filipinos too. They don't care who you are, where you come from. They kidnapping their own people.
Well, they're all over the place, not just in Mindanao.
No. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Mhm.
But mostly in Mindanao. You don't see all that going on down in Manila or Luzon.
Well, they're mostly on the west coast, I think, of Mindanao.
No, the whole Mindanao.
They're in the hillsides.
All the
Hillside.
way up to Dinagat Island, all the way up Surigao, all the way up that whole side, all the way down to Sulu.
Yeah, well, that's sort of like on the going towards the west central.
All the way, all Mindanao. Even all the way down to Davao. They there too.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah, because they blew up the mall a couple years ago, remember?
Yeah, hopefully they'll be gone next year when I get there.
They're not going anywhere.
Hmm.
They
Like
are
a
not.
like a bad gang. I saw a video on that terrible gang that's in Manila.
What they call?
I forget, but
Wait,
it's the worst
Don't
place.
get tough.
It's a no-go zone.
We're talking about a couple of years back where they let a bomb go off in a night market in
In
Davao.
Davao. Right.
Yeah, that wasn't a mall. That was what do you call it? Get meat, fruit, and all the night market.
Market, yeah.
Food market. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what? The difference between there and here is when Duterte was there, you bet your ass those guys that did that shit ain't no more.
They gone.
Yeah, they're gone from this earth. That's right.
Well, I hope we have a good president, next president, as strong as him.
Regardless of all the presidents that ever been, the
Getting that way,
MPA will still be there. regardless. They always there. They like the Indians of America. They ain't leaving until you kill them all off.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
And that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, streetwise, street smarts.
Right. They like the Viet Cong. You don't know what that jungle got set up for you. That's why my friend told me, don't go to Mindanao. Don't. They told me, don't.
You, no matter what, they'll always give you you check with the U.S. Embassy. They tell you not to go there.
Right.
Yeah, that was my
But-
first.
But I can
First
tell you,
Well,
from the
and
times
I
I've
have-
been there, the Muslims and the Catholics there, they'll get along, but don't ever pick a fight with one of them, because if you do, they're going to be they'll come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, really.
So, you know what? But the saying, how the saying goes, politics and religion don't discuss that shit. So when you're over there, you don't be talking about that.
What's up,
That's
man?
none of your business anyway.
I'm
No,
saying, but when my friends tell me don't go to Mindanao, that's like Tony telling me, Ron, don't drink gasoline.
yeah. Don't drink gasoline.
Ronald, you'd be fine there. You just got to know where not to go, where to be, when not to be
I
there.
think
That goes for anywhere.
Yeah,
but I
really.
take the advice of my Filipino friends.
You
I
know what?
them for 20 years. 20 years. They all tell me, oh no.
People say that shit to me too, man. But it's
How
not
many
what you think
Filipinos
it
you
is.
know for 20 years?
I don't think you will go around roaming after midnight anywhere anyway, Gary.
No, don't be out in the street.
I won't be out there.
You might have one street light.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not
Both,
going out there.
both of y'all gonna feel like prisoners in your new homeland
No.
in Mindanao.
I'm gonna be fine.
I know you'll be fine because you ain't leaving the house either.
Uh,
When I'm in Alfonso Cavite, I can go to Tagaytay, I can go to Manila, Longapo, go visit. I'm on the same side as Darrow. I can go all the way up Angeles City. I can go anywhere from Manila. Anywhere.
Oh,
I go
love
down to see
Hey, 11 trillion here. Mm.
Hey, I could even go
Hey,
down and see Chris Snell.
what's this? Dare Abbey Advice Hour or something?
Yeah.
Next.
Well, we had Gary. Did you listen to any Gary's poems, Chico?
I'm sorry, I must have missed that. Great occasion.
Did you hear any of Gary's poems?
I said
can't-
I'm sorry,
can't-
I missed that.
Can't
It's
say,
all
Michael.
good. But I had to hear it twice. But anyway,
Yeah, you needed the echo. You got used to the echo, huh? On the other stream the other day.
yeah. Echo. Oh no,
Tony, I'm not retiring from the prison guard. I'm not a prison guard. So.
Oh, that's weird. You're what?
I said I'm not a prison guard.
Oh, you're not.
Although
Yeah.
at times it feels like it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, turnkey. That's what they say in jail.
So if you want that cell phone, you better up the ante.
You know what a turnkey is, right? When they say, yo, turnkey,
The guard.
you're the guard with the key to turn the key
Mhm.
and let you out of your cell. Turnkey. That's what they call them.
Hey, no home high school football game tonight, so I'm down visiting Mama.
What? No game tonight?
Yeah, but it's away. I don't go to. It's too far away. I don't drive to the away games.
Oh, you lazy bum.
It's going to be on TV or the web, so I'll watch it.
On public television?
You got it.
Yeah. There's a word to the wise.
Ain't no need in wasting gas when it's free on TV. Because I'd watch it right there at my TV too. The regular hometown team, if they're on TV.
He goes everywhere. Yeah, Klaus does.
Damn, I just had a good burp and I muted it. Could have competed with Tony on that one.
They,
Yeah.
well, from what I've experienced, the people around me, my brother-in-laws would always go, "Hey, that guy's Muslim." You know, that they would kid each other, but it's it's like that guy, it's like that drug dealer where you're stupid enough to believe you give him $1,000 and he'll turn that 1,000 into $100,000 for you when you don't see no money, and then you go to him and ask him, he says, "What money are you talking about? You'll never get it back."
Kind of
So-
like the stock market.
So if you make a business, if you're in business or try to make business with someone like that, you got to be aware that very possible that they could just take your money and you ain't got shit to say about it.
Well, Monk, I ain't saying everybody gotta be, in fear of their life, but I'm just going by the advice of true Filipino. They told me, don't go to Mindanao. If I don't
I've
take
heard that too from Filipinos, but
how many Filipinos you heard?
a couple.
I know these people for over 20 years.
Well, good. Congratulations, but
But then you only getting advice from people you just met.
no. Way back before
Ronald.
I went.
Ronald, Tony, and I have been there and done that. We
Yeah.
I
survived.
know you've been there, but you ain't lived there 20 years. All right, I'm saying, yeah, they got guys been in Mindanao forever. But when them boys want to snatch you dumbasses up, they gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woe
because
is
you
me.
there.
Gloom,
They-
despair, and agony on me.
Yeah, you say that now, but you ain't never been tortured.
Well, then
Dun,
it ain't meant to be then, is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We get tortured
Yes,
enough when they sing karaoke.
Just don't, go around calling people assholes and fuckers and all kinds of shit. You're a lot better off. But anyway,
What if I call myself an asshole?
what? You call
What if
yourself
I-
one?
Yeah,
That'd be the first step toward recovery.
I think that's a good idea.
Right, what's your name? Hi, my name's Asshole. Hey, Asshole, how you doing? Yeah.
That's
That's
a
what
AA meeting.
Hey, you know
Hey,
how
holds
to
the
stub them is you go. Hey, you walk up to the guy. You go, how's it hanging? They don't know what the fuck you're saying. And many times my wife's brothers would look at her and say, "What do you say?" I said, "That's just the way guys." And then my brother-in-law would start saying, "Oh, it's hanging good, Kuya." Yeah, they have no idea, man. But such is life, huh? Everything's different everywhere you go. Gary, not Gary. You went and now you're basking in your glory of people raving about your success with these poems.
That's a poetic justice.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we just lose somebody here?
Oh, you done hurt Gary's feelings again.
Ah. Yeah, I guess I praised him too much. That can put a lot of pressure on a person.
Some people are just fragile.
Yeah. Fragile. Where was that movie I heard that? Was that in Kelly's Heroes? No, that was in no, it was in Big Lebowski. They're talking about that white or that what was that guy there? God, I forget his name. Oh, he's a conscientious observer or something, and he's fragile. He's fragile. Spooky was his name, nickname. Because who's the big guy? Guy played on Roseanne. The hell's his name? John Goodman. He goes, Smokey, you better put that, you better mark that a foul. You're about to enter a world of pain. He pulled out his pistol. That was a pretty funny movie. How come I didn't get these freaking banners stopped, man? Jesus. There we go.
I'm gonna go hang out with Mama. I'll be lurking.
Mama? Your mom?
My mama, 97 years old.
Whew. My goodness. I'll never achieve that. I don't want to either. I might be shitting and pissing myself by then.
I don't think I got her genes.
Oh my God. No. That's you know what? I had my great grandparents, the ones who came from Italy, they ate a lot of cheese and drank wine, and they both were in their 80s when they died. I think he was 87, she was 84. But my uncle used to make his own too with blueberries, raspberries. He had that stuff sitting downstairs for so long. I think that stuff outlived him. Yeah, Klaus, you know, and you might have that, but that guy's friendly and everything. There might be a middleman there where somebody, you know, in that or that runs in that type of faction, and they know of somebody else that's like, oh, this guy, you know, don't mess with him. He's what's his name? Not Jim Brown. Bud Brown. You heard a bit? Bud Brown. Bud Brown. He when he had like 25,000 subscribers, he monetized. He got out and then he came back in. He's got like, I don't know what now, 15 or so. But his brother lives up the road from where I'll be, and his brother lives in Santiago. It's on the way to Surigao, and he employs maybe, I don't even know, 5 or 6 Filipinos. So they never fuck with him. They never do anything for him. They never hurt him. They never throw anything, shoot him, because he's employing these people.
When a brother like me leaves Philadelphia to the point where you can get shot at any moment by anybody at any time, I will not be in a region where I can get kidnapped, shot, or anything at any time,
It could
anywhere.
happen anywhere.
Not in Manila.
It could happen there.
I could be a millionaire, but that ain't happening either.
You know?
But I'm saying,
No.
you just don't go to Beirut and expect
There's a-
nothing to happen.
There's always a chance. Here's the great and powerful Michael McFarland's in the house.
Right. I guarantee you, you will not
Oh,
get
Michael
kidnapped.
McFarland's here.
What's up, Michael?
I could be stupid. Oh shit, that's happened already.
I've been stupid before. I'm not going to go nowhere.
Well, he might not be done.
Hey, Michael.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Good morning there, Michael.
To be stupid is not to take their advice. You guys that's married to Cebuanos, yeah, y'all probably safe. The rest of them motherfuckers that roll up in there, Why you think they all stuck in Dumageddon? They ain't with the
Freaking-
Mindanao. Because they
I ain't
know
living
better.
around. bunch of foreigners.
You don't see a gang of them living in Malawi. No. Because they
Yeah.
know
Just a
that's a
couple.
hot spot. It's a hot spot. They no foreigners there now. Period. Not one.
Mm.
Not one. None.
Don't go out after dark.
Go to the hot
Christian,
spot.
there's hello
It's
for
gonna
you.
be a hot spot. I mean, that just makes sense. I mean, come on. Christian, where's the one place in Thailand you will not go?
I've been to Bangkok before, but that's not a place for me. It's too many people. But I never felt scared or at any harm any place in Thailand.
I'm not gonna leave my room here forever.
I've been to Royet, Isan, Chiang Mai, Rayong, Bangkok, Pattaya.
Yeah. Foreigner Joe built the house.
What did I miss?
Good night, Monk. Thanks for all the help today.
Night, Mom.
Hey guys,
Hey, who wake up?
Look
what
who's
did I
up.
miss?
Oh, it's
Night,
JB.
Mom.
Good morning, JB.
Mm,
Good morning, JB. Cup of coffee?
Morning, Ronald. Sorry guys for leaving you here. But I was here though.
It's okay. We saw your
Did
picture.
anyone hear me? Did you guys hear me grinding my teeth?
No.
No.
Somebody heard
No.
something.
I left it. I forgot to mute my mic. Did I snore?
Then JB,
Oh, yeah.
you wasn't snoring and you wasn't grinding. You
Like a
slept
truck
with peace.
driver.
It's the
You didn't hear
grinding is my problem.
No, we didn't hear anything.
I
So
did.
you didn't grind and you didn't snore. So now if
That's
Dada
good.
was
I'm
here,
quiet then.
yeah, you slept with peace tonight.
Mm.
Mhm.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
JB, and goodbye, JB.
Mm.
That's Monk.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
morning,
Shut up,
Monk.
Simon. Stop lying. That was your black ass snoring. You know, Tony, I do that on purpose. Right?
I've noticed.
When I call white people black, they kind of, huh? What?
Look at her hands. Look at her hands. What? What?
Yeah, I say the same thing to everybody that's white. I'm like, well, when I
Well,
call,
if you look close enough, it's black.
right. Yeah, it is kind of brown,
That
ain't it?
little area that never gets no sun.
The whitest person could have the brownest spot. Trust me.
Yeah. Like a
That
peach.
thinks so.
Kind of like a peach, you know?
Yeah, no, darker than peach,
Ooh.
like acorn.
Darker than the seed of a peach. Ooh.
Yeah, but I jest. I'm just
Yeah, we
joking,
heard you,
know.
JV. That was before Ronald came.
What?
What?
Who is the L one?
Who's the end one?
I know the black Irish.
No,
See?
the L. The L.
The
Who is
L.
the L?
L.
What?
The
It's a
L?
L.
L.
What
What
M?
N?
There's a letter L.
That's L,
Yeah.
not M.
I said it's L.
It sounds like an L to me.
Who is that L on your at your bottom?
That's Kiko.
That's for luscious lady.
It's for Lame.
Lame.
Kiko's got this.
Booty dookie days.
What do you call that? What's the word I'm looking for?
Visayan.
So
Yeah,
Tony, are we good now?
Hmm?
Mhm.
Good.
Are we going to talk now?
What's the
Oh,
word you're
man.
looking for,
You're gonna
Ronald?
cook. Uh-oh.
Right?
He don't talk to me because I missed his live stream last weekend.
No.
Really now, Master Viking? Ice cream? I just opened my eyes.
Uh-oh, somebody dropped. Tony's gone. What the hell?
You guys see that ice cream?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm eating ice cream.
It's so mean.
Oh, you dirty rat. Yeah, you got that whole box still? Mm.
You're eating like a pig, man.
Welcome back, Tony.
What is the flavor?
Yeah, I kicked myself off. Fucking hate this.
Yeah, I have two sweet things now, Sam. JB and ice cream.
Michael, yeah, you kicked me off. I kicked myself off.
Welcome back, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, Gary, we're not gonna time out you or kick you off like last week.
Okay. Hello, JB.
Uh-oh.
Who
Uh-oh.
has the echo?
Michael.
I have it. There we go.
I
How's that?
Mike,
Yeah, that's better.
Michael, Dennis is here.
Hey, Dennis.
The
Hey,
Baconator.
Dennis.
Michael, it's hard to tell when you're not drunk and when you are because you sound the same all the time.
Well, that's why I talk so slow.
Maybe
No, I didn't kick him off. I didn't kick Gary off last week. Garrett did.
Damn, Tony.
So you don't know if I'm a functioning alcoholic or I'm just.
I have no idea. I never saw functioning written anywhere. I might have heard dysfunctional, but no, I
Tony,
never.
is there a way you can adjust your microphone?
Never. Yeah, Gary, Michael, it's like you're talking out of the bottom of a can.
Tony,
Oh.
Yeah.
is there any way you can adjust your microphone? Because you just
No.
talking normal, but you coming out very loud.
Huh. It happens.
You are.
Imagine I'm using my headset here, Tony and Ronald.
Yeah,
So you are breaking our eardrum.
it takes over the whole a complex.
Okay. Well, hey, I'll tone it down. How's this?
Yeah, that's
You
better.
see?
Is it okay now?
Salame.
No,
Salame.
It's not.
no.
Oh. Garrett kicked him off. Oh. Yeah, that was funny. Gary was getting blamed for having an echo.
This is Dr. Love.
Love Bunny's here. Let me see if I can. Let me see this in my head. Do mine a little bit. Oh,
No,
that's fine.
that's me. I don't know about StreamYard.
We got, what do we got here? Ooh, okay. Sounds like that reminds me of I Dream Genie. When they do that bing.
Simon said they can hear you from England, Tony.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. Dennis. Does he have the, no, he didn't, he says. I think Gary actually kicked himself off, but he went storming with his blanket and his favorite toy, and he left.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
We just saying you did because it just sounds funnier that way.
How are you holding up with your holiday, Dennis?
21.7 pints. Gareth is amassed 21.7 pints.
I'm talking to John Baker right now on Messenger.
Hello, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy.
Lalab JB, hello.
I got a headset in the living room, but if I plug into here, it's I get the same
It's
sound.
early morning, Sammy. It's good.
Hail to the Viking.
It's a baby girl time.
Dennis is about to go out and spank the monkey. I think that's something we've all done at a time or two.
Or 3.
Yeah, it was Echo.
He's
3
on
though.
his way.
Well,
Tony,
that was an echo. I remember, Ronald. It was an echo. Remember, but Gary said it wasn't him. So after he
That wasn't
left,
him, man. He just bolted.
after he left, Ronald could still hear the echo.
Yeah, I don't know what the shit was.
It was me.
It was none of us. It was probably StreamYard.
No, you were already on, Michael. If you were on, you were already here.
No.
Hello,
Sammy,
Tammy.
usually you have 2. You have also
Yeah.
echo.
Well, the one thumb down, that's from Trailer Trash. So
Hey, John.
Hello, Sammy.
Sassy Sammy.
Hey, if you don't get at least one thumb down.
Yeah.
On a live stream.
You know, I think this is sometimes this is a place where people's hopes get dashed when they get the thumbs down. They can't figure out why, but it really don't matter because I mean, having this thing here just empowers those that never had any. So
Alright, you just got 1 thumbs down from me, Tony.
it don't matter. I don't even look at that junk. I don't look at subscribers. I don't look at nothing.
Look,
Just
John,
do.
I seen you on another stream today.
Oh yeah, you're on the other end of that can. It's hard to hear.
I don't know. I'm
What
not in.
happened to Michael?
Making
His
coffee.
voice is very quiet.
Michael needs to buy a new microphone.
Yeah, Mike, it took you a whole year and a half for us to get to see you. Now you got another year and a half before you get a microphone.
Sounds like he is inside of the deep world.
Damn it, How's that?
That's the
better
same.
for you?
Real tinny.
Are you hiding your mic too, JB?
No, it's on my
You have your-
kilikili.
JB has her mic in between her cleavage, on her cleavage.
Yeah. In the
Yes.
naughty corner.
Yeah.
Oh, Timmy talk.
How is it now?
Much
Much
better.
better.
No,
Mm.
not even.
It was under my armpit.
Oh,
Yeah, Timmy power.
no, if it had been somewhere else, that's excusable, but not the armpit. No, not the.
Oh, that killer Gilly power, no.
You know, no sweat. The smell of sweat and the smell of tuna
What
are
up, JB?
totally different, distinct smells.
John Balut in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
John B.
I know where I
Enjoying
saw him.
California.
Hey,
I
John.
know where I saw him.
Hey, Michael. Michael, remember the autumn colors of
Yeah.
Western Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
The trees are changing color, the leaves are falling.
Yeah, don't say that shit. It's only 50
Can
here today.
anyone take a video of that? Falling
Hey.
leaves?
I could
And
do that out in my backyard.
Yeah, that's almost Tony's backyard right there.
wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
No, it's not.
How you been, JB? Everything's going good down there in Southern California?
You come here with that cold. You'll come here with that cold. You'll turn right around and go back home.
Why is it too cold?
Sucks.
I'll try again. Good evening.
They got the pumpkin salad.
Ready for
We
Halloween.
have gear in the
Uh-oh. Who's the little pumpkin?
look
Is that
at
you?
The
Yeah,
Kiko.
the little pumpkin.
That part of the country's hilly, man. Ohio, West Virginia. Pennsylvania,
I'd rather be on the hill than in the flood zone.
Hey
Virginia.
guys,
Where are you?
I don't see Bud. Is Bud here earlier?
No.
Yeah, but he was asking to Viking yesterday is I'm going to live stream.
Look
So
who's
I
here.
can see him.
Look who's here. Mr. Gear.
Gear.
Yeah,
Hello.
I see him.
Yeah, you try a little bit later, man. You'll
Prime Minister of Finance is in the house.
Grandmaster. Hey, Ronald, he's Grandmaster Bob.
No, Grandmaster.
you can call the Prime Minister of Finance, but don't send him a text message.
But I can send him a message, am I
But-
not?
well, because it'll cost him money to read it.
All right, I'm
Really?
gonna step down so Gare or Irish can pop up. All right, I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you're watching Asian anyway.
No, I'm not watching Asian. I'm watching you.
You're watching Asian. Can't bullshit a bullshitter, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I ain't watching it.
if-
If you don't believe me, then that's on you.
Okay.
if he looked at something else, his keyboard will wake
Up
up.
and up and down. Yeah. That massive keyboard. Oh my God, that's a lethal weapon.
Watching Asian.
There
For
you go.
real?
Well, you just turned it off before you turned the camera.
No, doofus.
Why did you say Dookish again?
Oh my God.
Doofus
Oh
is
my
like
God, the sun's coming
dumbass.
up. The sun's starting to come up.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be-
Put the camera on, Michael.
What?
Come on, yeah. Come on up. Because, you know, the host is occupied.
Huh?
Put the camera on, Michael.
What?
Hey,
You can tell,
Whoa.
but
say hi to my mama.
Happy birthday.
Say hi.
Hi, can you see me now?
97 years
birthday.
young.
97.
Doing her word puzzles.
67.
Yeah,
Whose mom is that?
doing her
Yes,
word
Ronald.
puzzles.
Kiko's mom.
Oh, Kigo's mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey,
Mama.
oh my God, Kiko, your mother doesn't look 97, man.
Yeah.
Your brother Ronald made room for you. I gotta get this thing in here.
They said you don't look 97, Mom.
Yeah. 67.
Gard, do you wanna come up? I will gonna make a space for you.
I'll be lucky if I make it to 57.
She said thank you. That's a compliment.
Ask Gard, Tony,
There
if
you
you wanna
go.
come up. I will gonna go down.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, turn on
Blair
the
took
light.
his spot.
You'll be able to see this curtain. Wow.
Goddamn Americans.
Yeah.
There's Simon.
Yeah, he's got a deep voice for a woman, though.
Hey,
Can you
It's
see
not-
it glowing now?
Simon,
no,
we
no,
have
no,
to-
no. I didn't ignore you, Gary. I would have.
Michael, let's see your changing leave tellers.
oh, Michael's still awake early in the Philippines.
No, he doesn't.
You drinking
day
San
off.
Miguel, Michael?
Puddings is a
Oh.
pair.
How do you
Hey,
like
don't
Philippines,
tell all my
Michael?
secrets.
Yeah, Kiko, your mother's blessed.
Happy birthday, Mom.
God, I've seen.
Don't tell all my secrets.
There you go.
Anyway, I've kicked my paddy out now. Maria's came home.
Tony, I'm going down, okay?
You're going down. Go.
Oh, you
Yeah,
go down on
yeah.
Christian
Gare is
JB.
here, so I will gonna
Uh huh.
give him a space, okay?
Uh huh.
Hey,
But I will be on the chat.
Uh huh.
Simon,
You're going down
Simon.
on Christian JB.
Bye, gentlemen.
Simon, we started a GoFundMe to replenish your groceries there.
You call him gentleman after he says that.
I need it, Kiko, because
Says
this
what?
Irish motherfucker can eat 2 potatoes.
You
more
say you're gonna go down on Viking.
Hey,
No, I did not say Viking has to go down too. I said
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
go down.
no,
I'm gonna go
no,
down so Gear
no.
can have my
Beep,
stuff.
beep, beep.
Maybe it's a joke.
No,
Just
that
stop.
was yeah. You missed that part of it. But
Stop
anyway.
right there. You said all needs to be said.
Oh my God.
It's a joke.
All right, bye bye guys.
Good night.
I will be in the chat anyway. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Ah. Yeah, it's true. Too. We're not saying that just to say it. She doesn't look. Kiko, your mother doesn't look 97. Really?
97. Wow.
Yeah.
I'd be lucky to see 67.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's what we all say.
Me too.
There you
And my
go.
liver.
Okay.
My liver. I think I'm messing up my liver or kidneys from all that Mountain Dew I drink.
Well, I stopped today at the shop, Tony. The first time I've tasted it, I've seen a bottle of Mountain Dew in the fridge. I thought I'll try that because that's what Tony drinks. Yeah,
First time ever, huh? You don't like it?
First time ever.
You like it?
No.
So it's the last time ever, huh?
Well, I said what I said because my stomach, even when my stomach got fat, I could feel my liver and all that. I could, feel like I was touching it bare,
Is that like an energy drink?
No, Mountain Dew's not. Well, it's got sugar in it, but you're gonna build you up and then you're gonna crash too.
Well, this one I drank, it was like a citrus.
Crash and burn.
But I've only had maybe 3 today, so that's good for me.
Hey, Gear.
Good evening, world.
Finally. Look at this.
Yeah, listen, Tony. It's about an hour ago. I put in the chat, good evening, Bobs. And everybody just ignored me anyway. So I said, okay, fuck you all then.
We were talking.
Yeah, fuck you all then.
Don't make up these stories like this. Come
Oh,
on.
go back. I have proof. You can go back in your chat history.
Not if I erased it.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, Gear. From your last comment, Garrett also only had 2 puddings in a pair.
Yeah, I like a pudding, but I like 2 of them at the same time, 1 for each hand.
Yeah.
1 in each hand, yeah.
Anyway, on Christian's live drive to Sweden, I didn't know Sweden was a third world country, Gear.
Obviously. It's like Ireland and Scotland and Wales, third world countries, from England. So Sweden used to be Big Brother. They used to have Volvo and everything, and we were just farmers in Norway. Then we found gas and oil, and we become the second wealthiest country in the world per inhabitant. So yes, Sweden is a third world fucking country.
Well, Christian got his cigarettes half price, so it must be good.
We got 1%.
Everything is half price in Sweden.
Oh man!
So I don't blame
cars, food, meat, everything. You know what? Half of Sweden, half
over the border every month, Christian.
Yeah, half of Sweden now are working immigrants in Norway because they make so much money and then they can go back to Sweden and live better.
Live like kings.
Yeah, live like kings.
Simon, maybe you better buy a Volvo from Sweden, half price.
Or in your case, a queen.
So for Christian, which just lives on the border, he can go and do all his shopping. So so it's like if Christian was just moving about 7 kilometers, it will be like moving to the Philippines for him. He will be living like a king.
Well, I was surprised because he said it was his first drive to Sweden in 2 years. I thought they'd have gone every month.
No, but it's been closed because of COVID.
Oh, yeah.
But Slayer, do you sit on the toilet and the computer is in the kitchen or something?
Yes. Can you hear the echo?
No, I can hardly hear you talk at all.
Well, you can't hear.
I need to concentrate to hear you.
That's
So
a good.
Slayer, what have you done with your countryman visiting? I mean, it's a Friday evening. I thought you guys were out on the piss or something.
I've just sent him home. He's fucking at all my food, so I've just told Marie to take him home.
You sent him home already. It's early. It's only 10. What are you leaving him out by him, or did you drop him by a red light district or something like that on the way?
Yeah,
There
we
you
kicked
go.
him out. We kicked him out. He ate all the bread.
Give him a couple pounds so he could get some pussy.
Yeah, he ate all the bread gear. No bread for breakfast, so I had to kick him out.
And they're singing, "Yeah, you're trying to take my pussy from me too."
I thought you and him would be sitting drunk as a skunk until 3-4 in the morning and singing your Irish songs together on YouTube with us.
No, because I have to go to work, so
Are you working tomorrow? Are you?
I know where to draw the line. When you get a visit, they can eat drink. You can't keep him here all night, or he'll end up with no food.
What are you run to? I don't know.
No, he's not a bad fella, Garrett.
How you feeling there this morning, there, Michael?
Hey Tony, he's got two left. He's got 2 left feet, and he can't piss straight. But he's not a bad lad.
Hey, even though I'm left-handed, doesn't mean shit, Simon.
Yeah. Anyway, Michael, why are you still awake? 6 o'clock in the Philippines, a.m.
An early riser.
No. I
You've been
slept
up all
all
night.
day. Well, pretty much of the day.
Yep.
I'm getting reverse cycled around.
Hmm.
So I'm up at night, sleep during the day.
That's the early night owl.
I'm just scared of the dark, Simon. Don't tell nobody.
Uh-oh.
Scared of the dark.
Just feed the man.
Just feed him. Hey, you try feeding him, Ronnie. You'll be bankrupt within 3 days.
Yep. You do have big bags of rice.
Well, you better
Kilo
make a
of
chopping
potato-
run.
2 kilos of potatoes is like what, $2-3?
Hey, but it's not just the spuds, Christian. It's all the meat he eats in
Somebody's
between.
hooking up.
Just give him a little slice of meat and you give him 20 potatoes.
Just since he's only 5 minutes away, just go out there and chuck that potato as far as you can throw it.
No, he's not a bad fella.
Might have to put you in the Olympics then.
Well, he's the only Irishman that I know that can't drink a pint of Guinness, Tony.
Oh boy.
I think he spent too much time in the States.
Yeah, could have been, huh? Like drinking that Clydesdale piss.
Well, Nat's piss Budweiser.
Yep.
Sure ain't mean. That wouldn't be mean.
What do you got? Oh, you got the pale. Ale or whatever it's called.
Even in the U.S., I didn't drink Budweiser. I thought it was shit beer.
You drink Stroh's? Did you drink Stroh's?
No.
Black Label?
I drank that when I was in the Army, but there
That-
was no choice.
That's where they brew that. They brew that in Pennsylvania, don't they? Black Label?
Michael, do you remember Iron City?
Yeah, Orange City too. I've had that.
Yeah. I didn't drink that much either.
Kiko don't they brew Black Label there? I remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid in Ohio, you had Stroh, Black Label, and Iron City.
Oh, I drank.
That was the more popular beers around there.
I'll tell you this, Kiko. There ain't a bar that you couldn't go into that didn't sell what kind of beer. And it wasn't Budweiser.
I was surprised when I saw Miller Lite. Dang. The guy looked at me like, what the guy looked at me like, what the fuck? Of course we had Miller Lite.
I don't know, Michael. Are you asking?
PBR man. Yeah, I'm a PBR man.
Pabst.
Oh yeah.
Under the old formula. See what happened? What happened when this guy out in the West, in Washington State, Kalvanovitz, or whatever his name was, bought Pabst. He took all the art out of the Pabst mansion, and he changed the taste of Pabst. And then after that fat bastard, after he died, they put the original brew back in there. So Pabst, I could tell you, Pabst was king in Wisconsin. Nobody could touch him. Listen, Michael, the first beer I ever got drunk on was Stroh's. I was 12 years old. 2 cans I was wasted.
Pabst is what I grew up on.
Oh my God, I was messed up. 12 years old, boy. That tasted good back then. I don't know.
No wonder my dad drank it.
You know, you got to wait there in the wings there, Gareth. You got the 6. This Motley Crew. You got this Motley.
Who is waiting?
I can drop out. I won't go down, but I'll drop out.
Go down, man.
No, never.
Who is waiting?
Kiko, be careful with what you say.
Careful of what?
Going down.
Yeah, don't choke. Okay, here comes the guy that's been eating Simon out of house and home. He's been eating him out of house and home. The one, the only.
I have to get another job, Tony, to pay for it.
Oh, my God, get another contract. Shit. You know what this means? You know what this means for you? That means less private snuggle time.
Slayer, I thought you had some consideration that you have kids to feed, you know?
That's what I told Gareth, but he still ate all the bread.
Look in the fridge, it's all bare. I'm just kidding. Well, there he is. Ask him.
Now you've got to look after people who visit, so. There he is, ask him yourself.
Reynolds all got the jack.
Hey, Maria.
Hey, Gets, up there?
Yeah.
Just got back.
She's just dropped off Gareth.
Kiko just got back. I thought he's only staying 5 minutes away.
Yeah, that's what I say. What you been up to, Gareth?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. I mean, Slayer, did you actually trust Maria to go with the PM back to his hotel by herself?
Yeah.
He looks so happy there. He sits, you know, he's like he's trying not to smirk, so he's hiding his smile behind his hand.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a close encounter of some kind.
Well, he's being awfully quiet.
He's just.
Yeah, he's still shocked.
He's still taking it in.
He's still in shock, Slayer, for I don't know what Maria did to him, but.
Uh-oh.
I think it might have been a driving gear.
Well,
driving might have scared him.
Prime Minister has a connection problem.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh. There he is again.
Oh, he's back.
Tony, I will be down in the chat. There is one more who want to come up a little.
No, Garrett's here.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Gareth.
Okay.
I'm talking about another brother of us.
Another.
Another
Gary?
bro.
Brother.
Gary coming back?
But I'll be in the chat.
Okie dokie. We'll get you on there, man. Good time. There you go.
We
There
can't
you
hear
go.
you, Gareth. What you doing, Gareth?
I get him back. I get him back on. He leaves.
Did you kick him off, Tony?
No. I clicked him on. As soon as he came on, he was gone. There he is again. It's like a little fruit fly. Just a little pest.
He's like a yo-yo. He keeps coming back.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
on.
internet. It's the fucking internet.
Ay, ay.
Hey, yeah. Now you know how I feel.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Dennis.
10 times in one night.
Well, yeah, Dennis wanted to come up. That's right. Bud's here?
Dennis.
Bud's
Dennis.
somewhere.
He's the Baconator.
Yeah, Dennis.
Yeah, it's Dennis back from his little escapade down in South America.
Well, all I got to say is you better have taken some video.
He better have taken some proper video, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we don't need to see his shit, just what he's looking at. Super M, you're always so polite.
Yeah, she has to weigh up against Slayer, you see. So, you know, it's the good and the bad and the ugly.
Mm.
Hey,
All in
Gabe.
one house. All in one house.
Gabe,
Oh,
you
you're
know-
in Mexico. You're in Mexico, Dennis.
Hey, Gabe,
Yeah.
you know she's
I-
a lucky woman.
I heard Dennis is moonlighting down there as a porno director. He's in Mexico.
Oh,
He didn't like the way the Colombians tasted.
Hey. Dennis, are you in Cabo San Lucas or, you know, enjoying the Cabos?
Well, I saw this. I forget who the vlogger. He was down there. He was just
The court
south of Cancun.
the Sea of
Now,
Cortez. The Sea of Cortez or Puerto
Yes.
Vallarta, yeah. Okay. Oh, you need to get your ass up to Cabo San Lucas and, you know, go out fishing in the Sea of Cortez.
All right, 12 trillion in the house.
No, it's getting big.
Well, Dennis, why don't you just come up here and explain your excursions and your?
Yeah, we are all
We're all starving.
we're all starving for some Mexican senoritas.
Yeah, man. Somebody tried to pop on. They just popped. Oh, here goes. Oh, John Baker. What did it say? They will need to connect their microphone before you can add them to the stream. So, John, you got to connect your microphone at least.
Haven't seen John Baker since he moved from North Dakota to.
There goes.
Bill.
There goes both of them. They cut out on us. Nope, Slayer back.
Slayer is there.
That's the word I'm getting on your what do you call it there, John? They will need to connect their mic or cam before you can add them.
Hey, Tony, I wouldn't like to have you at the controls of my airplane because I think you're fiddling too much with the controls.
That's funny.
Hey,
That's funny, here.
Hey.
Hey,
watch how magical you are.
Hey, Michael, I think what you should do one day, you know, like Bud does, show us a bit around on his farm. you know, since you are in later, you should have your phone on. And
John Baker, poolside. John Baker's poolside.
JB got a pool.
I don't understand. You having bad audio?
Sorry, what's that?
No, I was talking to. Never mind. I was talking Irish.
Hey, John.
My neighbor. Yeah.
John, that's a bit different outlook of life than North Dakota, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got trees.
That's what it's meant.
You have weather. You got weather there.
Yeah. The neighbors got solar. I'm gonna get solar in December, I think, or in a month.
We missed you. I mean, where you know, with all your eating and your cooking and all, you know, how have you been?
I've been good. I'm a cook today. I cook cow tongue.
Cow tongue.
Yeah.
You must be missing the weather. I spoke to my mate in South Dakota 3 days ago, and they had snow already.
I'm still moving in.
Nice gap.
Maybe. He giving us the nickel tour.
Yeah. Coming. I just went upstairs because I haven't been up there for a while.
Been
Nice
poolside.
Nice house, John.
Been poolside since you moved there.
Yeah.
Is that your private? Is it the pool in your garden? Is it a private pool or?
Yeah.
No basement.
It's kind of a.
Hello, Philip and Lorelei from American Couple. They're gonna be in Cebu. Philip, David. My flight got canceled. I had to book a different one. They took away my Chicago to Hawaii to Guam to Manila. $800 total, tax and all that shit.
What?
Uh-oh. John, you knocked yourself off.
What's that, Tony?
I was going to take a flight that I have taken before, only this time I didn't have to stop in San Francisco. The flight went from Chicago to Honolulu, down to Guam, and then Manila. $800 with all the extra shit and everything. $893. And a day after I booked it, the airline canceled it. Not because of
Why would
COVID.
they cancel it?
Because they ain't making no money on it. that route right there is one of United's best routes. I mean, best route.
I flew when I come to the Philippines in 2012. I flew directly from Pittsburgh International to LAX.
Yeah,
LAX,
that's another one.
PAL, direct flight to Manila.
Oh, that's cool.
And I had an 8-hour layover in Manila to go to Bacolod on Negros.
Well, the guy when they talked to him, they told me it was canceled. I should have just hung up and looked myself because, for one, my hearing ain't that great, and for another, the guy's the Indian, broken English, and I can't make out shit, So I should have just got off because he told me about one that went from Chicago to Logan Airport in Boston, and then it went from Boston to Dubai, Doha, and then Manila. Yeah, what happened there, John? We lost connection. Yeah, not anymore.
Well, LA, California is a third world country as well. Nothing is fucking working.
The ticket I bought, the newer one, my ANA Airlines leaves from Chicago, goes all the way to Tokyo and then down to Manila. But I'm hoping that they open it to travel, to tourists, because if that's the case, my quarantine might not be required, and I will spend a week there with my brother-in-laws, or my brother-in-law and / brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Dennis, how was your trip? Yeah, I can't call the dude a female. I can't call him his freaking Yancey or whatever he wants me to call him, because the guy's still got guy plumbing, So. Well, still missing. John, you gonna try to reconnect yourself so everybody can see your backyard?
But I think my round trip ticket was $1,400.
Yeah, I went there. I first went there in 2012. I think that was. I think mine was around that after everything on it.
$1,400. I got a round trip ticket.
Yeah.
Because the idiot that was advising me said that I could just get a throwaway ticket if I'm going to stay.
I did that. I did that.
A round trip ticket.
I did that this time. I got a separate. After my time in Manila, I got a flight to on Philippine Airlines to Butuan, and then I have a throwaway from Manila to Singapore. And on the way back that year, I took that long route there. On the way back was awesome because I flew from Manila down to up to Hong Kong and then out. Here's John from Philippine Adventures in America. When do you plan on leaving, David?
We are leaving the 16th of November to go to Los Angeles, then the 17th to go to Cebu.
I went there in 2013. Yeah, your wife. His wife is from Cebu, right?
That's
your wife's
correct.
from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Viking. Hey, Dennis. Everybody. Kennedy Supergirls. Good to see you guys.
That's
John. John, is good to see you. Liz,
John tried
good to see you.
John was on here for a little while, but my mistake.
He's a troublemaker.
Hey, my mistake was when I first got. It was like when I first had my computer. So I'm looking on these lists, and I didn't know that you could pick your departure and your return. So I just go and I go, oh, that looks good. So I click on there.
Yeah.
That's the one I took. It went from here. I'm in Chicago to San Francisco to Honolulu, Guam, and Manila. So I saw that one again, only they eliminated the San Francisco part. And I thought, great, with all the taxes and all the insurances and shit, it was less than $900. And I thought it was super. I'll deal with that because I'll get my break when I get to Manila. So, I'll be there for a week. And then next day I get up, the airline canceled it. So they're not doing that route right now. At least that's their thinking anyway.
We had the same problem.
Yeah, you keep getting them turned back. Oh man! Oh well, the one I got now, I had to pay an extra. I paid an extra $500, but it leads me from Chicago to Tokyo and then down. So, and like I said, if they open it up before that happens, if they open up the Philippines before January 1st, I'll stay there. You know, for the week. Because I don't know if you heard or not, John or David, Thailand, with all their sandbox places that they're allowed to open, they had over 600,000 visitors already, and that's a lot of money that everybody else is letting go out the window. Oh, here he comes. That's you. Got two of you, man. What's up with that? Which one do you want? The guy on the right or the guy on the left? You're on here twice. Uh-oh. You're frozen now. I guess I chose the wrong. I chose the wrong one. There we go. Well, there were two of you. I couldn't make up my mind.
The first round of tickets I got canceled.
So, how long ago did you
book
the flight?
You know.
How long ago did you book the current flight you have?
So we had flights a couple of days. Just a couple of days ago.
What? I don't understand this, Dennis. You have the most person on these. What's the most? Oh,
and our first round of tickets.
How long from the start? From the start, how long did you have your flight schedule booked before they canceled it?
A month. 1 month.
Oh boy. Okay. So mine could very well change. You know what?
And it was Jin Air.
Go ahead. Go ahead, David. Looks like he's frozen again. There you go.
There you go.
It's 5 o'clock in Florida, and for some reason, around 6 o'clock, right? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Around this time of the day in Florida, the internet goes to shit.
It's because you got everybody on there.
Welcome to the Philippines.
But, yeah.
You're just pretty.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if your flights get all messed up and canceled again.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they might revert right back to the one I had in the first place. And the guy said to me, "Oh, you know, it might take 3 months to get your money back." I said, "Well, last time it got canceled, I had it in 3 days," which was amazing to me.
Yeah,
so I got that $1,200 back, but I had to shell out more for the 2-stop that I got with Chicago to Tokyo and then down to Manila. But I tell you, man, even if they opened up the country, nobody had to test anymore, nothing, or they just check you at the airport or before you leave and at the airport when you get there. I'll stay there a week anyway. I want to be able to walk around where I've been, I miss that.
So Tony, I didn't realize that you're
Yeah,
not
they're going to
going.
swab you when you land.
So
You're going to Narita now, rather than Guam.
right now that got canceled, so I'm going to Tokyo and then Manila after.
I didn't realize they canceled it when we spoke about it a couple of days ago. That's
Yeah.
They must have done it right now then.
Yeah, what's today? Today's Friday. They canceled it on Wednesday. Had to be on Wednesday. Yeah. So yeah, that's right, Wednesday. And I had to go buy some new ink cartridges now.
Funny, I had a friend who was going to fly from Manila to Davao, and they canceled the flight. What, 3 times? She had to rebook it before, with Cebuana.
You know what most of their adjustments are. They sent me when they sent me the flight from Manila to Butuan, I knew it was about an hour and a half, and at first it was 2 hours, and I said, I don't know, that looks kind of odd. Then they sent me an update, so I had to print out a new one because it had a different arrival time. And what they normally change on there is the gate when the gate changes, a terminal. I guess it won't matter what terminal I fly into since I'll be staying there. But last time I was there, I took a flight that the ANA flew into the terminal I was leaving at. So all I had to do was sit there and, grab a spot on the floor and go to sleep for 8 hours.
Hey, Liz, yeah, I'm going back on the Balikbayan. Lorelai and I will be going together. So, yes, we'll be on the Balikbayan program.
I can't do that. It would have been easier. Believe it would have cost me more, but it would have been a far less of a pain in the ass. Because this getting your shit together thing is.
Yeah, Tony here is trying to get the 9A visa. Yeah.
I should have went out today, but I didn't. I have to go to my bank. I'm not going to go food shopping this weekend, but I have to go to the bank and get that notarized, my portion. And then I stop at the post office and get a couple of envelopes, returned, self-addressed, stamped. And they tell me that it says 3 to 7 days to process. So I hope that they bother looking.
I don't think it's a long process.
I hope they bother looking at the time I'm going to get there in January and not give it to me because that Zudo Family Vlogs had said that you have 59 days to take it once you get it.
To get what?
They're only going with a single entry.
But that's why
59.
they want your
what?
Right, but that's why they want your flight information so that they can award it a little bit before that for your flight. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you may get approved, but it won't be active.
Well,
until you're almost
that's what I
ready to go.
want. That's what I get. But what I understand and what someone there might understand
3 to
could
7
be
days
two different things because there was a guy that made a comment on this other guy's YouTube channel that it's been heck for him. He deals with the Los Angeles consulate, and the problem with that is they assumed his wife had a green card already, and he said, "Well, if she had a green card, we'd have left together." But she don't, so I guess it just seems like some of these people that they get to work when they come over are real green, man. And I don't know, maybe they get bad training, who knows, but
I'm just telling you, Tony, You can do the SSRV. You can start the process there, and then you get some kind of exemption paper from the consulate that they'll give you entry into the fucking Philippines to finish your SSRV.
So, listen, Michael, if I go there,
that way, but you're already in the process of doing the 9A. That's why I never started any fucking thing.
No.
But if it's all going turmoil on you,
I'm out. I might have. I definitely will have to come back here at least one time, at least, if not two. So, when I get there, I'm gonna take some time to do some catching up with my family before I start thinking of doing anything else. So, but I will probably go that route. I'll inquire about it. I don't know if they have an office down by me yet. They have that JR, whatever his name is. They got that one in Cebu, obviously, and they got one in Dumaguete.
they got one in Manila. There's one in Davao.
It's 8 hours from me in a bus.
Four hours. They have 4 offices.
Oh, Davao's an 8-hour bus ride, so here it'd probably be a 3-hour trip, but down there it's 8 hours in the bus.
But you can start your paperwork there, and then the PRA is going to give you, fuck the 9A visa, you're going to get a different thing that allows you to come into the country to finish processing your SSRV.
Mm-hmm.
So if all that shit goes to shit, that's another route for you to get here.
Oh yeah, you know what though, Michael?
And all that bullshit.
Michael, I'm quite a ways away from even kicking any of that off, you know, because I don't know. I got a couple orders of business to handle here. I don't know when they're going to happen, but I'm going to have to come back here for them. You know, so at least one of them.
I'm just going to tell you this. When you file for a 13A visa, okay, a marriage visa in the Philippines, you're on 1 year probationary status.
Mm-hmm.
That means you cannot leave the country for any reason.
Hey.
Nothing.
Hey, I read this guy's comment that said, on I think David, somebody's channel, and he said that was false because he had his started. He left the Philippines and he came back with while he had that probationary that he was waiting on.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's what the law says. Now, whether the immigration officer, when he comes back, enforces that rule is beyond me.
Well, you'll notice. Do you notice how we're dressed or how I'm dressed and how you guys are dressed are two different things. Because John there has got a shirt and he's looking all summerish. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, I'm the only one out here left out in the cold, man. Oh, jeez. I got my shit. I got a sweatshirt on under this.
So does here.
Got a high is under 50 degrees today. Gee.
He got a sweater on. He got a sweater.
You don't have a sweater? That's not a sweater, Michael. It's a polo shirt, right, John?
Yeah, it's Under Armour.
I'm not talking about John. I'm talking about gear.
Oh, gear. I don't. Well, he doesn't. We can't see what he's got on.
He's chilly.
Hey, Michael, he could be sitting there in his jockeys for all we know.
Who? Me?
Yeah,
It's
you.
fucking cold. I have like a
Right here, man. Hey, I don't feel so alone anymore.
See? You don't feel right.
Hey, you know
I
what?
have North Face on.
Well, you got more than I do. I got sweatshirt on top of the hoodie.
Yeah.
Hey, you realize something here is that I need Ronald to come back because I'm the oldest person here.
Yeah.
Or
You are.
Dennis.
You're the senior.
If Dennis comes up, I will gladly give way to. So you and I have cold weather gear on, and these two guys are down below.
Yeah, look. I mean,
yeah, I know. It ain't right, man.
he ain't right.
It ain't right.
Let's see what it is.
Hey, you know what I'm looking forward the most when I get there? Is giving my first weather report when it is 10 degrees here, and I can happily say that it is 85 on me.
Well, it's 10 Celsius here now. Well, it's dropping down till 4 Celsius in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I'll be able to tell you. I don't know what the diversion is, or the equation.
I got this picture in my mind of Gear.
45 degrees.
He's on a Swedish mountainside in this little cottage.
Shit.
With the fire going and all that.
45 degrees Fahrenheit is 7.222 degrees Celsius.
There you go.
Who told you that?
The phone.
Oh, the phone.
He spoke to Siri.
It's a miracle, man. No, I don't have Siri. You know what? I kept meaning to ask Gary to see if Siri will moan. Cause hey, you know what, man? You got yourself a little magazine. You had The Voice. You have dinner. Date's over.
When I start to question my mates is when I go in the car and they have a male voice doing the Gemini or doing the navigation system when you can switch it to a nice female voice instead.
No. What do you say? Guess one could okay on 300K.
So JB, how is California treating you versus North Dakota?
It's good. The weather's good. Yeah,
I can see that because I spoke to my friend who moved to Spearfish earlier this year. I spoke to him last week. They had snow in South Dakota last week.
I'm still gonna make a trip back there, but I don't know when though.
Yeah, when it's summer, next summer. Fuck, I ain't leaving. If I'm you, I'm not leaving till it's equal temperature, man.
But when you're gonna start to feel that one thing is the weather in California and everything else is shit is when you're starting to get your first tax bill and all that shit, and you see how fucking California is bleeding you dry.
My taxes in North Dakota for the house cost more than the house here. They're both 5-bedroom houses, and the one in North Dakota costs more.
You joking?
No.
North Dakota was quite.
That's
cheap.
what I thought. But I think
Dennis,
it's because this one. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, John. I got time.
I think it's because this house ain't brand new. The other house is brand new, and I have to pay for the infrastructure.
Oh, okay.
For all the, and the other one's on a corner, so I have to pay a tax on 2 streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a corner house, so it costs more.
Dennis or Lou, or if you want to come up, because pretty soon I'm gonna cut off the what do you call it, feed and have this private with the people that are on here right now. You just stay where you are. You don't have to do anything.
Man, all my friends who live in LA and San Diego, yeah, and San Francisco, they're bitching their fucking ass off of how expensive California is with all the taxes and property taxes and everything there. You know, a few of them are
businesses leaving.
Yeah, a few of them, my mates now are just caving it in and say fuck this shit, and they're moving to Texas or Florida.
Yeah, Texas is getting up.
I hear Texas is good. Yeah.
Yeah, Dallas or Houston.
I might have a different story in a year or two, I suppose, because I haven't really lived here long enough to know everything.
Well, you can learn from the movies.
How is it settling into the neighborhood with friends and neighbors and all that stuff? Are they as friendly as up in North Dakota? Or?
Yeah, they're more friendly here. Oh, my neighbors here said hi. Over there, I lived there 6 years, and one of my neighbors never did say hi.
Oh wow!
But he actually has a business in Baguio. His wife talked to me, but he never did. So I don't know. Maybe he just maybe because my wife's young and his wife's old. I don't know.
Maybe it's also depends. So you're in Bakersfield, aren't you?
I'm in Bakersfield now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more slow. It's different than Santa Monica and LA and San Diego and shit like that. It probably is a bit more laid back.
Yeah, it's they're accepting of North Dakota is one of the last. It's kind of a people there are, I think they're not from all over. They're just from there, I think, most of them.
Yeah. Do you plan on staying there, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. And
why did you pick? Why did you of all the places? Why did you pick California? Did you have roots down there, or family, or anything? Or was it work-wise, or?
It's we were just traveling through, and I liked the weather, and my shoulders hurt a lot in the wintertime. So I said, well, let's just. And it seemed it's a nice country town. It's not metropolitan. It's more of a. It's there's no tall buildings here.
I think they used to have some pretty prominent manufacturers there at one time. I think General Motors or somebody used to be around there.
How far are you from? How far are you from the coast?
Maybe 100 miles. I'm not even sure, but we've been to I can't remember the name of that. We went to a beach over there. I can't remember if it's Santa Monica but we went to some beach. We went over there.
How far is it? I mean, my partner lived in Pacific Palisades, and my office was in 725 Arizona Avenue in Santa Monica. How far is it to drive into Santa Monica or from you?
Maybe 100 miles.
He might
less.
For a couple of hours. Yeah.
He's pretty new to there, so he might not be.
My brother years ago, or not too many years ago, he when Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor, he requested a new birth certificate because the governor signs off on him, so he could get a birth certificate with Arnold's signature.
Hey, a little bit of time out here. Everybody stay with you. I'm gonna end the regular stream for everybody else on the outside. Okay.
But you are because Bakersfield is inland, isn't it? Yeah, it's not on the coast.
You guys all stay here. I just want to say goodbye to everybody else watching to us. All right. Thanks for showing up and watching us, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Hey, Merrick.
All right.
No, don't